time for the type of energy only Darren McCarty and Neal Ruhl can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big sweep. Oh, sorry. Big D.
Reverse sweep, I guess you could say. My name is Neal Ruhl, that guy, Stick here in the building. KG is back from commercial drivers school. Yeah. How'd it go? I know yesterday was a book day. Tomorrow is road time.
No, well, I was actually doing my book studying at the Allen Park training facility because I also coached the Lions defense. There you go. Shout out, man. But it went well.
Busy man.
You're a busy guy.
Busy man. Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely a busy guy, KG. What's good, man?
No, the trailer's not good, but I'm good though. I'm great.
Who's in better shape, the trailer or Tim Patrick?
Oh.
Tim Patrick's in Florida.
I would say Tim Patrick.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah.
That's the downriver of Florida.
I represent the south side Duval County.
Downriver of Florida.
But he's with Trevor Lawrence, right?
Shout out downriver. I love you.
Shout out downriver. Absolutely. Jump into the Woodward Sports chat. Get your thoughts out there. Subscribe to the Woodward Sports YouTube channel as we push towards 100,000 subscribers. Spencer Raxter.
Hello.
What's good, man? You all right?
I'm good. How you doing?
All right. Very cool. But just rolling in this morning, I was listening to Braylon Edwards' appearance on Johnny Manziel's Glory Days podcast. Very, very cool discussion. Very, very entertaining discussion. I have a lot of respect for Johnny Manziel, man. The guys that come out, my favorite thing that Johnny Manziel has ever said is to the effect of, I wasted the end of Joe Thomas's career because I was on bullshit.
Real shit.
Like, he literally says that. I have a lot of respect for that, man, because, like...
Self-awareness.
Man. Where do you go from that? If somebody says, you were a bust. Yeah, man, I wasted the end of Joe Thomas's career.
You're Eminem and 8 Mile. Like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like, I
Correct.
get it. It was awful.
Yeah.
But like you said, you appreciate people who can self-reflect, analyze, and own it.
Yeah.
And when you can own it, then that disarms people from taking it from you.
Braylon opened up a little bit too. So again, if you're a Michigan fan, I would highly encourage you. If you're a Braylon Edwards fan, I would highly encourage you to listen to the podcast.
I gotta listen to it because, like, to me, the most fascinating part about that era of Browns football was when ESPN, like, 3 years reported that Hugh Jackson was like. They wanted him to lose. The objective was to lose.
Yeah.
And
then he won.
And we were all sitting in the conference room right there like, man, that's messed up. And then out of nowhere, Braylon storms out of the room. He's like, yeah, it wasn't your fucking career. Mm-hmm. And it, like, that hit me like, oh my God. Like, this guy lived that. Like, imagine your whole life dedicated
and
to
a year of your
perfecting
career.
Craft. You're the number 3 overall pick. And then 20 years later, you find out, oh, they never wanted us to
they
win.
were tanking.
It wasn't even designed for me to go out there and have a successful career. Like, that is, I mean, you would think you'd be able to fucking sue somebody for that type of malfeasance. Like, oh, okay, like.
Operations.
Yeah, exactly.
That's everyday operations in the NFL.
It's crazy to me.
Like, there is in professional sports. That's why I tell people about professional sports, man. They don't realize it, dude.
Yeah.
Did they talk about that at all? Like, how that era was designed to lose?
They didn't get into that, but they did talk about, like, Cleveland, and Braylon brought up a good point. He's like, I was supposed to save Cleveland. Johnny Manziel was supposed to save Cleveland.
Right.
Tim Couch was supposed to save Cleveland. Like, all these guys that get taken, it's on them immediately to save the entire city.
I mean, we used to be
Sounds
there.
familiar, yeah.
Roy Williams was going to save Detroit,
yeah.
you know?
So again, it is. And Braylon opened up about it, and, he talked about it. He's like, I wish I would have done some things differently. So that's why I've always liked Braylon and I. Like, contrary to what people think, Braylon and I get along very, very well.
Yeah.
Yep.
We are very good friends. Like, we'll go out and have...
Y'all have sensible Michigan talks.
Yes.
We have sensible Michigan talks. We go out and have drinks together. Like, he and I get along very, very well. And I go to bat for Bray. I do, as a matter of fact.
Cool.
I went to bat for him with the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame a lot.
Yeah. And he's in.
I mean, I'm not saying that. No. Well, unlike Federoff's jersey, who I got retired.
Yes.
Yeah, you
I did that. The
You
Braylon
did that.
thing kind of, I just brought up the fact. I'm like, don't we all think it's kind of foolish that Braylon Edwards isn't in the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
And the moral of the story is he's in and he should be. And Johnny Manziel, he hyped up Woodward, hyped up
Shout
Braylon
out.
Edwards show. So
Big Johnny football guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love
no doubt.
Johnny
Day.
football.
Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
No doubt. Jump into that Woodward Sports chat
Braylon
thread,
guy, obviously.
and
I saw it.
hey, we're sitting here, we're talking about Braylon being on with Johnny Football and everything like that, and talking about like getting real about pro football. And all I get in the chat is Doughboy Steve. KG's gonna have an anxiety attack every time a trailer passes him on the highway.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, it might be. Especially if it has the initials TP on it. Oh, man, I'm going to be sick.
Well, little did we know KG got drafted to the Cleveland Browns of trailers, right?
Yeah, right.
he had to save.
I was set up to fail for sure.
There's a super chat in there, Neil. From
Yeah, absolutely,
I ain't say
absolutely. But yeah, jump into that chat. You want to skip the line, use a super chat like I ain't say that did. Hey Neil, how do I know we're back? I won $400 on a $1.76 pull on Huff and Puff slots. Remember, kids, you never win if you don't spin. That is true.
Yeah, that is a fact.
And you never lose if you keep trying.
Yeah, right.
Yep. And I can only lose 100% of my money, but
Yeah,
I can win
all the money.
1,000%.
Yeah, you can win all the money theoretically. I mean, the odds are in your favor.
They
like when you
are.
start breaking it
When you
down.
break it
Think
down,
about it
you
like
can
that.
only lose 100%.
If you have $100 in your hand, you can only lose that $100
but that $100 could go infinite.
forever.
Caesar Sportsbook, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
you're only.
Keep
I
chasing
for-
that feeling, kids.
I forget the stat. You're only 14 spins of a roulette wheel from being a millionaire.
Yeah.
It's a fact. Known fact.
That's all it takes. 14.
JB!
Whatever it is. JB Smoove is
Jay
passing
Bizzle
through.
with his Sun Cruiser
I
shirt.
might
Shout out
put
Sun
an
Cruiser.
aggressive amount of money on black when we go to Reno for that one night. in the
Oh,
bachelor
shit.
party.
Adiz 411.
And then
Go
that'll-
Navy. See you in December. I do have the Army football. It's college football Thursday. Like
You goddamn
we're doing
right.
it for real this week. We're ready to go. I'm excited about it, Stick.
It's my preseason. Like,
I know.
You're excited about it. I'm like, cool.
I am.
Talk
I got to
me when
get
the
right
tournament
tomorrow.
Starts now.
Yeah,
You pointed out yesterday none of this matters.
What do you mean?
That is true.
You said none of it matters. Rivalry games don't matter.
Correct.
The regular season doesn't matter. So why are you excited?
Correct. Because I like college football.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, I like the fact that not everybody runs the same offense.
That is
and not
fun.
everybody runs the same defense. I like a little triple option. I like a little run and shoot. I love a little spread. America.
Yeah.
I love America.
Ask Japan about the triple option.
They got a taste.
They got it.
0 SEC championships too.
Yep. Yeah. Ask Germany about the triple option.
They got it.
yeah,
they
they
got
found
a
out.
taste.
The
They got
European
it.
mind can't comprehend.
Double G in the super chat. I work with stupid people. Please make me laugh today. Double G. I'll dance for you. Okay, I got you.
Hello, my baby. Hello, honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
I'll do my best for you, Double G. All right, dance for me, clown.
Dance for me.
Yes.
CT Squid golf at number 15 in the top 100. Yeah, we touched on that. We touched on that yesterday.
Stick touched on something.
I touched on it a lot last night.
Oh, okay.
We did. The DJ, some breaking news. Spenny, you jinxed us. Sewell isn't in the top 10.
Was he
What
11?
did he come in?
I don't know. Real cream of wheat. I missed that frog. I do too.
That frog's definitely got some shady past.
Oh, yeah.
We should bring him back.
Speaking of that,
Of course
DNC.
they will
Bring back the dancing frog.
Right. The
Just put him
racist
as like a
frog.
little GIF on the bottom of the screen.
Penny Sewell 13.
13.
13.
It's just, it takes time.
Wrong.
I know it's wrong.
Wrong.
Yeah, 100% is
What
wrong.
other lineman will be above him?
Nobody. I don't think anybody.
Yeah,
Lane Johnson's already on there. Tristan Wirfs was already on there.
So the best lineman.
Did Trent Williams already get announced?
I don't think he did.
I don't remember his name.
I don't
It
think
might
he
be
did.
But
Trent
he's like
Williams.
40 now.
That's a fucking come on. Move over, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Trent Williams is insane. He's
The future's now, old man.
There, it's like Trent Williams, Penny Sewell.
Right.
You know, but it's. I'm not gonna freak out over 30.
He should be top 5.
He should be top 10 for sure. But I'm not going to freak out over 13.
Man.
Frog used the hard R. That's why he disappeared.
Absolutely.
Frog got for sure.
DNC.
I used to dance in dress. Come on,
Frog
man.
got caught with some
That screams early racism.
Frog got caught with some tadpoles in his basement.
You're right.
Oh,
Did he close the closet?
Jesus, Spenny.
Did he close the closet door and look in the mirror, Stick?
You're right.
You missed that one, didn't you?
I'm stuck on what Spenny just said.
Did he close the closet door and look in the mirror?
Yes, he did.
Trent Williams was 45. This is Matt Brown.
So there you go.
DNC ENT. You know how we are back? I put $10 on a 10-leg future parlay 2 days ago to win $4,500, and I don't see how it loses.
Oh, we're so
8-leg
fucking-
parlay to win $400 tonight. We are effing
Hey,
back. I don't see how it loses
so
either. Do you?
bad.
I don't even know what it is. I don't see how it loses.
Have you ever been swallowed?
But again, the most you can lose is your $10.
100%. Yep.
That's it. But you can win $4,500.
Got to have a winner's mindset.
You absolutely do.
Gambling problem, call 1-8.
Yes. Woodward Sports Chat thread again, like I said, get into there. Tigers got swept yesterday. Spenny, they're going to lose the division, aren't they?
Yep, it's over.
Yep, we know that. Spenny been standing strong.
Over. Guardians are back.
Is it over?
It's over forever. It'll never be
The
back.
division?
Yes. Are they losing?
Mathematically, yeah, it's not over.
It's
In
over.
theory, it's
It's
over.
They
will
go to
say
Kansas City.
Sacramento is
Listen.
a very janky ass place, though. Like,
You know
let's
what's
never
You know
play
what's
there
funny
again.
though? They were better on the road than they were at home, and
Yeah.
it's a minor league park. Like that's what it is.
Anytime the Tigers head west, it seems like they get to California and just have a good time out in California. Like they're not out there to play baseball, and this is kind of what I alluded to last week. Like I get a little worried when you lock up your playoff spot this early, or you lock up the division this early, because it's tough to keep that like hungry mentality through it all when it's already written, right? Like we don't, we dropped a game, no big deal. When you should be like still pissed if you lose a game, but the Tigers winning so early may work against them late by not being able to ramp up when they need to ramp up. But I'm not going to panic over a loss to the A's. I mean, they suck against the Oakland A's.
They do, and I don't know what the deal is with that, but they
I'm telling
do.
you, they go to Cali, they go see Too Short or E40 in concert, they smoke a bunch of weed, then they go out there and then they can't hit the baseball.
That was Oakland, though. This is Sacramento. I don't know what's
Sacramento.
going on in Sacramento.
Sua in the chat, winning the division is a lock, but I still don't see this team winning their first matchup in the playoffs. Are they better than they were last year? A better team?
It's still a coin
Yes,
flip.
but that's not saying
The
a lot.
Tigers.
Yes.
They are?
Yes.
Clearly, but it's
Didn't
not.
didn't they win their first matchup last year in the playoffs?
They did.
And I know it's not linear, so don't go there. Don't say, Neal, you're the king of talking about game flow and situation stuff like that. No, I get
In
that.
a vacuum.
But are they better?
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
But
then I'll take my chances.
it's not saying a lot.
You know what this boils down to? And I said this at the beginning of the year, the middle of the year, I'll say it at the end of the year, and I'll say it when we get to the playoffs. Do you guys see what I'm driving at now when they lose a Tarek Skubal start?
Yeah, it's
You
awful.
see, you see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
He is the most valuable player to an organization in baseball.
Yeah.
I'm hard stop to me on that. Hard stop.
So he's your MVP.
I mean, if we're getting down to it, yeah.
He does more
Thi-
for his team.
This is what it is. That he has to win for them to be good. He has to. Like it's just the way it is. And he's the best pitcher in baseball. And he does at a very, very high clip. But he is one of, if not the most important person in baseball to their team.
Well,
He
when-
dictates their fate.
Yeah, when you have a average team that plays above their abilities, you need to have your star be the constant rock star. And, fortunately for us, that's his mentality. Dude, I know, Spenny, you love him. Dude's an absolute bulldog, plays with attitude, pitches with anger.
Yeah.
And when you can bring that emotion into every single game, it helps. But, all that's stuck in my mind, though, right now is that grand slam from the last game, and you just hope that doesn't, become a trickle-down thing. And he's a good enough pitcher. It was one pitch, bad pitch, but still, baseball's a mental game, and sometimes those little things can get in your head. Next time the bases are loaded, is there some little thing just tweaking that he doesn't know exactly how to handle the situation?
will be fine.
I'm not going to panic about it, but, yeah, if Skubal's not on, this team sucks. Like
They're regular. They're a regular team.
He's your 20% of your season you're going to win because he's pitching 1 out of 5 times, right? 20% of your season, which is 32 games, you're almost guaranteeing that you'll get a W.
You're at least a heavy favorite in those games.
Exactly.
At a minimum.
And that's nice to have in your pocket. Now, if you play 500 baseball, shit, you're 32 games above 500 outside of Scoobel. Like, that's how important he is. And that's why in the playoffs, you kind of feel better about this team, though, because
it shrinks, and that's where I go back to. Like, everybody thinks that it's not a 5-man rotation.
No, it's a 3-man.
It's a 3-man rotation. Yeah. And people can say what they want. And I know that we debate it here, and I catch some flack.
Who's the 2 or 3?
But like, Flaherty's got the second best stuff on the team.
I told you.
And you've
he does.
You've seen pitchers start 3 games in a 7-game series. Like, it's happened before, and that has to be the route for the Detroit Tigers if they're going to get to a World Series and win. School's got to pitch 3 times in 7 games.
It's very simple.
Yep.
It's all very simple. He is the key. He's the MVP. He's the most important player. They will go how Tarek Skubal goes. And we got to get off this thinking about, like, the people are like, the pitching concerns me. If it's a 5-game series and Skubal pitches twice, right?
Yeah.
In a 5-game series,
odds are pretty
he
good.
pitches 40% of the time in the series.
Well, what happens in them other 2 to 3 games?
That's
what it is.
Yeah.
You'd rather him not pitch twice in the 5-game series. That so you could save him for the 7-game series.
Right, but
we need somebody else to step up.
Right, but I'm speaking like in an absolute. You know, like that's why, like, the people that say,
of course you are, because you're a Sith.
You're right. He is a Sith.
I don't know. Like, well, like people in the chat are saying, like, well, like, I don't like our chances in the playoffs to get passed around. I do, because the best pitcher in baseball is pitching 40% of the games at a minimum, maybe more.
It definitely helps.
But what you doing in them other games, though? Once again.
Well, you got to win one without him.
I'm glad that the ownage of the Astros has continued. Hopefully that can continue into the playoffs, because we definitely got their number. I'm glad the A's suck.
And the A's won't be in the playoffs.
The A's are not going to be in the playoffs, but they have our number. So
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Zach Soap. Javier concerns me. Why? He's an all-star starter.
Why does field? He should be playing center.
Why does he concern you? He's the all-star game starter. What are you talking about?
Listen, isn't he a part of the team that was the first to 70 wins?
100%.
The first to 50 wins?
100%.
40 wins?
I don't think they were first to 70. The Brewers. The
70
Brewers.
is what they
Y'all
meant.
leave my
60s
go to
Yeah, see? He was on the cover of ESPN the magazine. He
With
started the
fucking
all-star
Cubs
game.
logo
World
on it.
Series champion.
Yeah.
Why would he concern you?
Did he get
I mean, that
CS
500 OPS he has since the all-star break?
530?
Back in the 600.
Oh, 530. Sorry.
Right.
Shaving some points there, Neil.
Right.
El Mago season.
El
Right,
Mago
you leave
season,
my
no
go
doubt.
alone.
Sideless in the super chat. Goff's going for 5,000 yards. That's all.
There you go. There you go, Sideless.
You love the graphic of 4,000-yard passers in the NFL, and it's like every team. The last time they did it, it's like, there's a bunch from 2025, and then on the right column, all the way at the fucking bottom, Chicago Bears.
Never.
That's
crazy.
Not once in
Wait,
the
what?
In
history
today's
ever.
day and age,
They've
never had
4,000-yard
one.
pass.
Not even Jay Cutler?
No.
No.
Not once.
Never.
Never in the history of their franchise.
What the fuck?
Never,
Isn't
ever,
that wild?
ever, ever.
And then right above
That's
them
nuts.
is the New York Jets,
Yeah.
and it's like 1987 is the
Yeah,
last time
like,
it happened for them.
What the fuck?
I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears did it this year. But yeah, that is funny.
That is
Very
in 2025.
Yeah, that's like standard. 4,000 is
Crazy.
like standard.
Yeah.
I feel like I could throw for at least 2,000, and I suck.
Yeah. What
I
defense
tell
you
I'm
going
going to jump
against?
off the bus right there.
But Caleb Williams isn't getting to 4 this year.
Woodward Sports chat thread, real quick before we go to the break. Rugby, Tony, why is Melton not part of the rotation? Because he's already maxed out his innings he's ever pitched in his career, guys.
And he's better served in the bullpen.
Yeah, like he's already pitched the most innings of his career, or he's approaching it like right now.
Right.
So that's why. Like,
Charlie Morton.
guys, come on, man.
Charlie Morton, day 2 starter, Charlie Morton.
I don't know about that one either, but
Oh, Uncle Charlie. Give him some Vaseline and put him up there.
Crisco.
Crisco.
Here's the Crisco.
Got to come out the bullpen.
Tell him
man.
about Black
Sorry.
Rocks, Benny.
BlackRock. Dude, shout out to BlackRock. They
Big
had us
shout
out
out.
there in their Utica location, heavyweights. We did what we did. Amazing environment, amazing food. They've got all these new menu items coming soon. Some really, really good barbecue wings, cheesy pull-apart jalapeno bread with their homemade chili. They had a apple cinnamon creme brulee cheesecake. I'm not even a cheesecake guy, and it was one of the best desserts I've ever had in my entire life. And Braylon's meat is soon coming to the menu. 22-ounce New York strip. Make sure you go check it out at any Black Rock near you, and use Woodward Sports to get 20% off. Just go in there and tell them Woodward Sports sent you, and they'll give you 20% off your total bill. It's Black Rock. Shout out to Black Rock Utica for having us out.
Are you ready? It's electric.
It's the Great American EV Sale at Feldman Chevrolet. With over 800 EVs on the ground, it's the largest selection in the state. Drive home a 2025 Equinox EVLT for just $159 a month, or a 2025 Blazer EVLT for only $179 a month. But hurry, the $7,500 federal tax credit disappears September 30th. The countdown is on. The Great American EV Sale is here, only at Feldman Chevrolet.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Neal Ruhl here for Planet Fitness. It has come to an end. Summer has come to a sad
Hey,
end.
chill.
It's over.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be like 66 degrees tomorrow. But anyway, shout out to Planet Fitness, though. They had another great summer of the Teen Workout Summer Program. That's right. Teenagers aged 14 to 19 worked out for free all summer long. All they had to do was walk in the door, fill out some paperwork, and they were in there. And I saw them in there, as a matter of fact. It was really cool to see. Very cool program Planet Fitness does. But again, we'll be firing the engines back up for Planet Fitness. And remember, you say you're going to start taking your health seriously, get in the gym. And Planet Fitness is the best deal in the gym game today. Hard stop, everybody. PlanetFitness.com, or just walk in the door. Planet Fitness. Your fitness is essential, and don't pay more money to lift the same weights. All right, keeping it pushing. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. All right, now I hear everybody in my ear. Here we go. Now we're ready to rock.
Hi, Neal.
Hello. Oh, you're here, Spen.
Yep.
I didn't even know.
Hey.
What up, Doe with Detroit Gunny? Flaherty and Mai should be our 2 and 3 guys, but Morton could creep up into that conversation. Okay, so that does it for the Tigers. The Lions are the story, and look, forward down the field.
Don't make me play it. I got it in here.
Will not yield. All right. Anyway, Brad Holmes. Brad Holmes.
FTP.
That's what they need to do.
Yeah, we need to adjust
That's a
it
good
per
one.
opponent.
Yeah.
FTB.
Best song in the business.
Yeah. That
That's the
would be
remix
great.
that the people want.
You're right. We should get.
It needs to turn into a diss track. Fuck your little.
Dude, that
This also sounds like a song that the Frog would sing.
Oh, we should have the Frog doing
He's
it.
got the hat going
Right.
across the-
In the cane.
Yeah,
Right.
spinning the cane. Yeah.
FTP.
Forward down the field.
This is definitely that era of music.
We should though. We should be the only team that has their fight song be a diss track.
Right.
That would be cool.
Cash. Where you at, Cash?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, the Lions won again.
Shout out G-Man Cash.
Right.
Friend of the
The
network.
new
friend
Tiger
of,
song,
Friend of the
loving
network.
it.
Friend of the heavyweights. We're supposed to be in one of his music videos.
I don't know who this is addressed to, so I'll just read it and see if we can figure out who it is addressed to.
All right.
Drank in my two-step says, I was
out.
told Tim Patrick was wide receiver 3. Who said that in this
Tim
room?
Patrick said that.
Who in this room said it?
It was me. You want to know who it was? It was me. Clearly, I ain't want a brother on the team. It's fine. I've already converted. I've conformed. I'm whitewashed now. It is what it is. It is what it is. This
You're
is what you
pulling-
wanted.
Surely,
This is what
baby.
you always wanted, huh?
You're gonna be pulling trailers all the time now. You're gonna be turning the meat on the grill excessively.
Yep.
No seasoning.
No seasoning on that stuff.
Welcome, KG.
White Skechers.
At least I got a good credit score at the very least.
Shout out.
Yeah, at the very least. Y'all come in with like a 700. What the fuck, man? I had to build my shit.
Walk in the door 720. Man.
Right, like what the fuck?
Okay, let's get it. Let's get it
good,
back
clean
on the
fun.
rails here, shall we? Brad Holmes addressed the edge situation,
Did.
so we're good now, right?
No.
Tyrus Wheat.
Shout out.
I thought it was a bourbon at
I
first.
thought he
You
was.
thought it was a bourbon.
I thought it was a special type of bread.
That dude sound like a bourbon, no Tyrus Wheat.
It does, man.
Yeah, I had to look up both those guys. I honestly didn't know much
Nobodies.
or anything about it. But then they signed them to the practice squad, though, so they didn't put those guys on the 52, did they? Or
Yeah,
the
they did.
53?
No, they did. There was one spot left.
There's one spot left.
one
We had
spot
50.
left?
Yeah.
Yes. We
I
had
thought I
three.
read that
There's
they put them
one
on the practice squad.
No,
Nah.
they're on the active roster.
Okay.
The one guy, the defensive tackle, he started like 9 games for Jacksonville last
yeah.
year, so that's a solid depth piece, rotational guy. Tyrus Wheat though is not.
He's gonna get cut once Hassanin is healthy.
Yeah, or Pascal.
Or Pascal, yeah.
But
Benny, that look on your face right there, dude.
I mean, I'll tell you what, I'm fighting a good fight.
Okay.
I've been fighting a good fight. I've been believing. I've been all right. We got this.
stop
If the Zadarius thing really doesn't start happening, the anger sharks are gonna start swimming. You gotta dunk that shit. You gotta sign that guy. Like it's.
Okay.
There's still time.
Okay,
Not
Spenny?
freaking out until he signs with somebody else.
That's it.
I'm not freaking out.
That's it, number one. And then number two, Stick. Here's what I came to grips with yesterday. Because I told you, for the first time, me with Brad Holmes, because I've had no reason
I've been trying to
not,
prepare
not,
y'all.
not to. For the first time, I'm not going to say I'm shook. I'm with Spenny.
Yeah.
People don't make deals. Deadlines make deals. And if Monday rolls around into Tuesday, like if Tuesday, because he's been working out, you know, he's in shape. Vets stay in shape. They know how it works. They know what they need to do. If Tuesday rolls around, and even then, I'm not going to melt down.
Do you believe that
Robert Colosia, the mayor, Tyrus Wheat is a grape Hefeweizen.
Shout out.
No, it's a bourbon. It's a bourbon not from Kentucky.
Okay.
Like it's like Montana made a distillery,
Montana.
and they have this, Tyrus Wheat bourbon out there, and you know it's not going to be good.
Right.
But you buy it anyway to try it.
Yeah, why not?
It's very light.
It's
Right.
very light. It's
Cider
90 proof.
Right, I was
Like,
about to say, yeah. why
it's
not?
only
Easy
hasn't
sipper.
been cast for
Yeah.
a long time.
it's aged 4 years, state minimum, and you know you're going to end up like making mixed drinks out of it, and the mixed drinks still aren't going to be as good. Sideless in the super chat. Tyrus Cream of Wheat is loading a Linsanity run.
Hey, let's hope. But what would you give credence to the fact that they've had no talks? This has been reported that they haven't talked to him recently.
Yeah, no recent.
I don't buy it.
I buy that.
I don't.
But I buy it from the standpoint of here's
He knows where we sit.
what it is. Here's where
Yeah.
we're at. Let me know where you're at.
Yeah.
And like
KG, my question for you is: are you doing enough pushing for Zadarius
I'm
Smith?
trying, bro.
Are
Like,
you we need him on the defense.
listen, I talk to Dan all the time. He keeps telling me it's up to Brad. But, I mean, shit, Brad gonna do what he gonna do. So
That's fair.
it's just I think I have this drilled down where we need to go with this. I think I do, and I think I have it figured out, and I think it makes a lot of sense. Not as much sense as getting a free car wash from Jack's Car Wash makes,
Elite.
though, as a matter of fact. Because if
Maybe
you
that will
text
help Zadarius get here.
WS Zadarius,
We'll wash your car.
when you sign here, Jack's has a free car wash for
Stick
you.
could take his shirt off too.
Now you do have to text WSN
golf
to
with you.
888-522-1729, but that's all good. There's over 40 Jack's Car Wash. There's literally one right there, less than 100 yards away from us right now. They all have free vacuums. All the spots have free compressed air. The spots have free mat cleaning rooms as well. They have 8 full-service locations where they do the exterior and the interior. And all of the Jack's locations have the signature hand towel drying service as well. All of them. Go to Jack's Car Wash, find out which spot works best for you, and then text WSN to 888-522-1729 and get a free Jack's Car Wash. Don't do it today because it's going to rain, but when it gets done raining, pull up. Free car wash, Jack's Car Wash. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Feldman Chevrolet is Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer. Make sure you tap into any of their 5 locations. They got cars. They can get you in them. They are the best priced on the market. Tons of locations. Like I said, scan the QR code to find one near you. And shout out to our guy, Jay Feldman. He's been with Woodward since the beginning. He's a great dude. He gives back to the community, does a lot for different charities and things like that. So if you're looking for a car, go get one from Feldman Chevrolet. They're Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
But the one open roster spot, we just have one open roster spot. It's not for a specific player. It's for the player that makes the most sense for us, whoever that player may be. We went into last year, I think, with 52, and just gives you some flexibility.
And that was Brad Holmes talking about the extra roster spot, which the Lions still have after signing a couple players. Yesterday, the edge was addressed. My name is Neal Ruhl, that guy stick. KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Flannels Bulge in the chat. It's Vanellatron. Deal with it. No, you can't just put vanilla in front of stuff.
It's not Vanellatron.
It's not Vanellatron.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know. That goes back to yesterday, talking about the Isaac TeSlaa nickname page. Click the like button since you're here. You're watching anyway, man. So Joey 2 times. Z ain't coming back. Before I get to the question at hand, did ZA'DARIUS tell you he was going to the store and he would be right back? It kind of feels that way, doesn't it?
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm telling you, by tomorrow he'll be signed.
Okay.
By tomorrow.
I said by Friday, end of the week, because he needs a full week of practice.
That is what he said.
Neil, I told you on Tuesday, I don't think we ready if he doesn't sign.
I'm going to pull a page out of Terry Foster. Brad Holmes lying. Like, he's not going to tell you what's going on behind the scene. He's not going to let you peek behind the curtain. He's not going to let other teams know how far along they are in negotiations with ZA'DARIUS Smith. He's not going to lead on in any type of way to give anybody some negotiating advantage over him. They've slow played this. They've done it right. There's a reason ZA'DARIUS hasn't signed with anybody else. We hadn't even heard a peep about another team till earlier this week.
Yep.
That lets me know that, like, really nobody was taking it. Like, you're telling me the Saints didn't pursue him for, like, just nobody
the
pursued
Bengals?
him in the offseason. The Bengals trying to come up with a way to cover up with Trey Hendrickson. Right. Even if that didn't work out, like, okay, there's nothing that has indicated that ZA'DARIUS has fallen off. Period. And now they have the open roster spot. Who else would they be saving it for?
And that's what he said right there when he was like, it's not necessarily for a certain player. It's for the player that best fits us and the best fits. Who fits better than him in that spot? Right
now, that was something me and Neil were talking about earlier. Like, I like ZA'DARIUS. I think you like ZA'DARIUS.
Yeah, 100%.
You like ZA'DARIUS.
He's a pro.
You like ZA'DARIUS.
Goddamn right.
Does the locker room like ZA'DARIUS?
And we got into this a little bit, not like into it, but we talked about this subject earlier.
Yeah.
There has been a lot of wreckage in locker rooms he's left, and wreckage is strong.
Yeah, that's very strong.
But the locker rooms seem to feel, and the fan bases feel a certain kind of way. Remember when we traded for him last year?
Green Bay.
You remember the Packer fans, the Vikings fans.
They're
everybody.
like, don't worry, he'll be gone in a year or something like that.
They were all like that. And as Cat Williams said, don't 27 people say the same thing about you and it not be true.
That's a fact.
And it's 3 teams he's been on and gone, and no team's like, come back.
Yeah. So, and I'm not, and I'm not
could be the
saying,
fourth,
but
but-
I'm not saying that's the case. I'm not.
No, but just like we were saying, sometimes patterns force you to make that connection, right?
Right.
It's not like we're saying he's a bad guy or anything.
No,
it's just like,
by no means.
You know, it's like, interesting.
Yeah, I like
he
guys-
goes places, he produces, but they don't fight to keep him there.
Yeah, I like guys that come in and take over games like against the Chicago Bears.
Yes, sir,
and dominate football games, which he did. He dominated that football game.
I also think, like, even if that is true, which there is a lot of validity behind what you guys are saying, that is definitely something that we've heard from multiple different fan bases, but I've also heard Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell multiple times in the past year and a half be like, our locker room's good enough to handle 1, 2, maybe 3 assholes in there.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't think that'll be the deciding factor. So
Yeah, like-
they've said, like, literally pretty much that exact statement a couple times.
Because what are you gonna look Penei Sewell in the eye?
Yeah, no.
And be a dick?
It's because all your best players are also psychos and love football.
Right.
And they're all insanely
Pistons.
good. Yeah.
Like I said, 89 Pistons.
Yeah.
So I have a question. I think Spenny's the best one in the room to answer this question.
Oh, God. You getting into anime?
No. No. God. Shit, no, man.
Shit, no.
I wouldn't even know
you
where
get
to
your
begin,
ass
man.
I can put you on some good
Okay.
Like that.
No, Spenny. Is it Zadarius Smith or is it the concept of Zadarius Smith? I.e., are we at the point where it's a Zadarius Smith?
Yes.
Not the Zadarius
Yes.
Smith. Like Jadeveon Clown. And I'm just throwing that name. I have no basis for this. I'm not reporting this, everybody. Travis, I'm not reporting it. So don't
breaking
say,
news.
Neal guarantees that Jadeveon Clowney will be here. I don't want to hear it
You
tomorrow.
just said it.
Right.
So here, it's somebody of that ilk. It's like
Yeah.
a guy, the concept. I get a feeling. All right, I'll give you 2 scenarios of this. Number 1, if it's not Zadarius Smith, but it's someone, and it's someone like a Jadeveon Clowney, you're cool, right?
Yeah, I want a guy on this team that
It's got to be an edge.
is an edge that's had more than 6 sacks in a season in his career. I don't think that's too much to ask for, personally, outside of Aiden Hutchinson. I don't think that's like a crazy thing to ask. Hey, I want a second edge on this team that you could get on a relatively cheap deal that's had some success in the past.
That has taken over a football game like against the Bears last year.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be Zadarius Smith, but he's just one of the very few of those guys remaining.
I would just love to see the Zadarius opposite Aiden. Like, we didn't get to see
it, I know.
Zadarius Smith.
I was just saying, how many of those guys are out there?
There's not a lot of them. That's why we're so hyper-focused on Zadarius Smith.
Right.
But no, it could be. Like, Judon would have been great too, but the Dolphins picked him up. Would I have liked to see the Lions sign Matt Judon or what the Dolphins did? Abso-fucking-lutely I would have. But didn't happen. So we'll see. But the Lions were in conversations with Judon, so they know it's like you said, it's not we need Zadarius Smith. We just need a guy
Zadarius
that is
Smith adjacent.
a good player.
So how would you feel about this scenario, right? Because the Lions have kind of set themselves up to take on some salary cap during the trade deadline, and like mid-season, they could be a spot for teams to dump.
Yeah.
Would you be okay if they just another practice squad guy or another guy that just kind of fills the role, knowing that come trade deadline they're going to make a splash and go get someone?
I would be cool with that for sure. Like I said, you're not freaking because they're gonna do something. It's like you're not just gonna run with the edges that you have right now. So
right, Spenny, say that again, please.
You're gonna do something at some point. You're not gonna run into a Super Bowl season where you're trying to win the Super Bowl with the edges you have on your team now.
Thank you.
And you're gonna get Josh Pascal back, and hopefully Ahmed Hassani, and they think he's gonna be back playing football for the Lions this year. We'll get into that later. But we talked about Trey Hendrickson. Like if the Bengals fall off and they start off very slow and they don't have a good season,
I told you.
He's on a 1-year deal. You got the cap room, and
They're not,
he wouldn't
they're not.
cost a lot.
They're not falling off, though.
They're not going to fall off. No, they'll be good enough.
But if they do,
yeah.
But if they do,
rental situation.
you guys, I'm not here. The Joe Burrow discussions we're gonna have.
Yeah.
If it's like not due to injury of Joe Burrow or something like that.
I mean,
at what point?
Joe Burrow had an insane season last year.
I don't care. Like at
Neal,
what point?
they
What
have
else do you
all
want him to do?
offense and no
Yeah.
defense.
Did you
Literally
see-
one
did
side
you
of
did
the
you
ball.
watch Joe Burrow? What else could he do?
At
can't
some
play
point,
defense.
at
Win.
some point, you got to rise up and take care of it. That was my thing with Stafford, dude.
Yep.
Like at some
Yep.
point, it's on you. At some point,
These guys
it's
don't
on
like
you.
that though. Like these guys, if a quarterback loses, it's not his fault. If he wins, it's not his.
Okay, so it's
That's
Patrick
not
Mahomes'
true.
fault he
Like,
lost 2 Super
like
Bowls.
it's a no-win situation.
No,
with these
there
guys,
there
with
are
people
different
like
there are
Burrow.
different situations. Not everybody's in the same vacuum.
Yeah.
And what Joe Burrow did last year was not on him at all.
They
Did
started
you see-
0-5,
Did you
bro.
see his stat? Did you see how he played? Like, what are we talking about? It's Joe Burrow's fault the Bengals sucked last year?
They defense
Stop
is a
it.
fucking turnstile. What you expect, bro? He can't play both sides of the field.
Anyway, I'm not meaning for this to get to that discussion. That's not the goal. Danny G, it needs to be an edge rusher. Don't care what level of player, but we genuinely need a body in that room. And Danny, that's what I was driving.
They went and got a body.
I actually saved that what you dropped in the Woodward Sports YouTube thread. Shad 216 in the super chat. Davenport is like Magumai from JJK.
Yeah.
You hear about his potential, but it's always something stopping him, a.k.a. potential man.
He's talking about Megami. Yeah, come on, Neil, show some respect. But that's kind of disrespect. I don't know if you haven't read or not, Chad, but my guy Megami catches. He's a real deal savage.
Yeah.
I mean, someone said good comparisons, so we must know what the hell he's talking about.
Right. Yeah, I'll
just like what?
Whatever, man. Yeah, I'll never forget last year when Joe Burrow and his 164 yards against the Patriots when they lost at home to open the season.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that. That was great.
If that
Every
was
game's
golf,
in a
these
vacuum,
guys
Neil.
would call him the biggest loser they've
That
ever seen.
that
and-
one.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it was a part of the 0-3 start.
Yeah.
I think that weren't they
And a part of the
0-5?
5,000-yard, 43 touchdown, 9 interception season with 108 quarterback rating.
Yeah.
Part of that.
Yeah, it was, especially
What are you guys
too,
doing, man? You guys are
when they were 3-9, and then all of a sudden after they're 3-9, he goes 370 yards, 270 yards, and 3 touchdowns, 412 yards, 3 touchdowns. Like once it's 3-9 and it's cooked, here comes old Joe Burrow.
Stafford 2.0.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, at some point,
If you guys blame Joe Burrow for the Bengals' success last year, that's on you.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Spenny,
You're fair to do it.
that's what happened.
Go right ahead. dude.
Spenny, it's not. I'm not making that up.
No,
Like,
you're
it
good,
happened.
man. You
The
got
man
No,
it.
it happened. Did
You
it
got
not
it.
happen?
You got it, brother.
So you don't think this is true?
Nope.
You don't?
I don't.
I just read it to you.
You got it.
He was a
Okay,
borderline
you go look it up
MVP.
yourself then.
You got it,
with
brother.
that team.
He
He
was
was
the
a
best
borderline
quarterback.
I understand that.
He was the best quarterback in the league.
But at
last
some
year.
point, like you got to get in the playoffs, man.
He's
I
been
agree.
to a Super Bowl.
Right.
So was
that
Goff.
was a long time
Yeah.
ago. Long time ago that was. Like a long time is in like since the last time he went to the playoffs. That's been a while too.
Yeah.
Jimmy Garoppolo went to a Super Bowl.
My
2
count
years.
is only 4 years, but you know.
Jimmy Garoppolo's been to a couple Super Bowls. He's a bum.
Anyway, though, I didn't mean for it to get down
Right,
that.
you gotta be amazed.
And we're not there yet. To be fair, Spenny, we're not there yet. But if it happens again, like
I'm sorry, I'm not blaming him for that debacle, bro.
he's got and
God,
like the
what a
defense.
position to be in.
Name
To
a
never
player on
get
their
blamed.
defense. Not named Trey Hill.
Okay. Oh, not named Trey. Oh, the guy that led the NFL in sacks the last couple of years.
So
Yeah,
what
but
player-
who else do
That's
they
a
have?
player.
Yeah, a player.
But that's a player.
a player.
Yeah, like, what are we
That's a
doing?
player.
Oh,
What are
so
we
Trey,
doing, guys?
the
Hendrickson
guy
can
with the
play
most
all of
sacks in the
defense.
league.
You put Jared Goff on the Bengals last year, are they making the playoffs?
Yeah, 100%.
Fuck no, they're not.
100%.
Just
He
stop,
could
guys.
run
Stick,
Zach's
I mean,
system.
Spitty, you do not to ask him that.
Goff would have had more than 164 yards and no touchdowns with an 86 rating against New England at home.
Sure.
He would have.
Sure he would have.
Wouldn't it be nice?
It's not that
Wouldn't it be
it's not that
to
big of
be
a
in
hurdle to
position
clear.
Like Joe Burrow and Stafford was here, like you just never get heat. It's never about you. No matter how much you lose, no matter how much you don't get done, it's like, well, it's somebody else's fault. Never mind. I'm
I
good.
mean, when you play the way he plays, it kind of justifies it. Stafford never put up Burrow type numbers.
yes, he did.
5,000 yards, 43 touchdowns, and under 10 interceptions? No, he didn't.
Not the interceptions, no, but he put up 5,000-yard seasons.
Yes.
One.
Wow, one, I believe.
A1.
Okay.
In the 2014 year that we all thought we had something.
the NFL's kind of evolved and turned more into a passing league even since then, KG.
I understand that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's just the Patriots game is what flips the season. Because you're 0-3 instead of 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I hear you.
It's huge.
You're not wrong, but I'm not putting all the blame on him.
But you got to win the
Anybody
games
with eyes
you're
can
supposed to
see
win.
that he's in
league.
a fucked up situation.
Do you think he has out next year?
He should.
Well, if it's so fucked up, why do you run and sign that contract?
I knew that was next on the Neal Ruhl checklist.
Well, no, that's not a checklist. That's the same thing I say about Stafford. Oh, I feel so bad for him. He stayed here.
You got a third of $1 billion.
$250 million. Yeah. I feel bad for him. He's the one who signed the contract. Like, we talk about how the players have all the power, how the players can pick. Free agency is so good for the players. Then why do these guys stick around shitty situations, KG?
For the money. Clearly, it's for the money.
Then why do you feel bad for a guy who's choosing money over success?
Because he sacrificed another 7 years of his fucking career and didn't
for
amount
money
to
though.
shit.
He made that
It wasn't
business
all
decision.
for money.
I don't know if anybody.
Money
You
was
just
a part
said
of
it was
I don't
for
know
money.
if anybody
Yeah,
feels
right.
bad for him. It's just it wasn't his fault that the team was bad last year.
But
Nobody feels bad for him.
he's
a
putting
millionaire.
himself in
Spenny,
that position.
no, see,
though.
like
Is
you're
he?
taking that out of context, man. Like it wasn't like his fault they were bad, but in games when you're playing the Patriots at home, you got to rise up and beat them.
I'm just saying
You have to.
when you look at what he did last year, I don't think it's reasonable to ask a single player for more than that. At all.
Simple.
No matter who you are.
Simple.
No matter if you're
So-
an MVP, if you're one of the best, you cannot reasonably ask somebody to do more than what Joe Burrow did last year. You can't. And if you guys want to do that, for sure, go ahead. I'm not going to do it.
I think it's reasonable to ask somebody for more than 164 yards and no touchdowns against the Patriots
and
at
to not
home.
start 0-3.
But you're looking at one game. Mr. Games are in a
The
vacuum.
one game kept him out of the playoffs.
I understand that.
That's the
He
line.
did everything that he could fucking
Except
do.
in that Patriots game.
It's fine. Can't play
And
defense.
you're 0-3 instead of 1-2.
Last
and
time
you
I
don't
checked, he's not
when
a
you
DB,
when you're
he's not a
0-3 in this
defensive
league,
tackle, he's not a safety.
right? But when you're 0-3 in this league, you don't make the playoffs. You don't. It's just the way that it works. So it's big, man. It's big. All right.
Right, how did we get here? Jesus
I don't know. We're gonna get out of
ZA'DARIUS
it.
Smith.
We're gonna get out of it right now. Talk about Gold Crown.
Gold Crown. If you like concentrates, you like edibles, Gold Crown is for you. All rise for the king of highs. Gold Crown. They got concentrates, like I said, and they are all over dispensaries in Michigan. 300 to be exact. So if you stop by any of them, even the ones that are here with Woodward, like Loom and Jars, they got the Gold Crown for you too. Stop in, grab some today, and let them know that Woodward Sports sent you.
What about the college football show?
Oh, the college football show. That's right. Live every Tuesday at 7:15 p.m. We have Justin. We have Miss Haley. And they're talking college ball. That's right. Every Tuesday, 7:15 p.m. right here on the Woodward Sports Network. The Michigan State stuff, the national stuff, all of it. Everything college football. The Woodward Sports College Football Show.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Head to WoodwardSports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. WoodwardSports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at WoodwardSports.com.
Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It is wicked awesome. You walk in anytime. They got places all over Metro Detroit and all over the country, really. So even if you're out on vacation, you're like, man, I need a fresh cut. You dive into Lady Jane's anytime, and they'll give you that precision cut, plus the scalp massage and the shoulder rub, the beard trim, whatever you need to be looking good. Lady Jane's can do it. It's wicked awesome. Can I address this?
Yes.
Jared Goff can do no wrong because he has an O-line that protects him, but Joe Burrow sucks because he doesn't have a winning team around him.
Well,
okay, Stick.
They made their choice.
I was going to say.
They made their choice. They didn't take Penei Sewell.
They did not.
Make their choice.
They did.
They could have had Penei.
But whose fault is that?
That's
The
not Joe Burrow's
organization.
fault.
But are we going to
Joe Burrow can't draft.
But are we going to award Joe Burrow for having Jamar Chase, probably the best wide receiver in football, and Jared Goff doesn't have that?
He's got 3.
Yeah, right.
Number 3. He's probably got the best receiving core in football.
No.
Arguably.
Did you see the rankings? God, I meant to send that to you. I forget who did the rankings, but it was every position, skill position. They had the wide receivers for the Lions, I believe, ranked at 8.
And that's stupid.
As our defensive
dumb.
or
Bengals had to be up there though.
Bengals are up there for sure.
They are.
Yeah, I think they were 1.
Once again, one side of the ball. Where's their defense ranked?
No, but I'm just saying, like, people
sacks,
like that, they're
they got
like,
the player
oh,
with
he's
the most.
protected. It's
Yeah,
like,
one player. Once again, you just say one player account for a whole defense. It's crazy.
Jared Goff doesn't have a caliber receiver as Jamar Chase, right?
It's
Technically-
about as close as you
would
can
you
get.
argue that he would be putting up better stats with a better caliber wide receiver core?
What?
No, I don't think it's that big of a difference.
It's not.
Amon-Ra St. Brown is the 3rd best wide receiver in the league. That's not that big of a gap.
They're different skill set players.
They are, but Amon-Ra St. Brown is just as good as a wide receiver.
But you guys
as Jamar
pretend
Chase.
like
J-Mo, like
Flannels Bulge just pretends that Joe Burrow's out there just slanging it to.
No,
guys
he's definitely
like,
got a great receiver core, but his
Right.
offensive line sucks and his defense sucks, and Zach Taylor's not that great as head coach.
That was the decision they made, though. And
That is
then
the
guess
decision
what?
they made.
After they made the decision, Joe Burrow's like, you know what? I'm going to sign here longer. I like that they don't protect me.
What up, Doe, with Detroit Gunny?
That's fair.
Joe Burrow was more concerned about his stylist than winning football games,
Oh!
or worrying more about a Batmobile.
Yeah.
Fair.
He's got a Batmobile? I mean,
Yeah.
if I was rich, I'd buy a Batmobile.
he got a lot of shit going on.
Great Lakes 20 in the super chat. What an embarrassment! Manchester United yesterday losing to a 4th-tier team.
Ugh.
Man City, man.
That would be like just to put that in American comps. That would be like
The Cowboys.
Inter Miami losing to the Flint City Bucks.
Oh,
Shout out.
Like for real.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent in
pretty
distance,
bad.
dude. That's it is insane, but it couldn't happen to a better team,
I know,
Man
right?
United. Man United, a poor man's Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
That's what Man
Big
United
facts.
is right now. A poor man's Dallas Cowboys. Not a rich man, a poor man's. But no, Spenny, you said we're starting to get some clarification, by the way, on the Ahmed Hassanin situation,
Yes,
right?
yeah, we have Brad Holmes' thought process on it. And
I haven't heard this yet, and I want to hear it.
Yeah, here's what he had to say.
Fire it.
Yeah, so it's a good question. So yeah, there's multiple avenues that we could have went with that one. What we wanted to do is what is going to be the best path for him to get him back to the practice field when he's healthy, and the injury settlement was the way to go. Especially him specifically, which where he was at in his football career. So the only thing that is like, so after you do the injury settlement in terms of the length of the settlement with the weeks, you have to tackle an additional 3 weeks that you have to wait until we can bring him back. There's a good chance that he might get healthy before then, within those weeks. But bottom line, he's going to be a Detroit Lion. He's going to be back on the football field playing this year.
All right, so that was Brad Holmes kind of explaining it. And look, the NFL and obviously there's like a ton of cap rules and stuff like that. And there's a ton of ways that you can manipulate and move around a roster. But essentially, it allows the player to recover and return to the team without using up a roster spot or injured reserve return designation. So basically, he falls off the books.
It's like a red shirt.
But you're going to bring him back.
Now, other teams can technically contact him. He could go somewhere else. But the unwritten rule is that when a player is on an injury settlement, no other team normally bothers with it. The only person that has done it is Howie Roseman. So shout out to him. He did it this year. But
Dude's a demon.
you will have to wait an additional 3 weeks from the end date of the designation in order to get that player back.
Did they give any time frames
They did
on it
not.
or anything
He
like
said
that?
They
they did not give any time frames, but he did say he expects him to play football for the Lions this year.
Okay.
So
All right, fair enough.
So there it is.
Yeah, he said he's a Lion for life. Like that. I mean, that's what he wants him to be. And that's the same dude you got to remember that was crying at the draft that said he would die for Dan.
That's what
Taylor.
life for real.
So like the passion that this dude brings is second to none. And this just once again, it's just a feel good to see how Brad Holmes treats his guys, right? Even though this was what, a 6th round pick.
Yeah.
He's not treating them like a 6th round pick. He's treating them like a priority. He's treating them like a human being, not just a cast off. Like, oh, yeah, well, we move on, next man up. It's
right.
No, he's trying to make it a little bit softer landing for this kid. And I think the locker room sees all this stuff. They see Brad Holmes taking care of his players early with signing contracts. They see caring about a 6th round pick who tears a pec. And honestly, like, is a throwaway. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but how many 6th round picks actually show up and become all-stars in the league? Very few besides Tom Brady, right?
Shout out.
So, like, they could very easily just move on. This could be a non-starter. Hey, yeah, we feel bad about it. We'll update you. But no, you can tell this guy cares about everybody he brings in the locker room, and that's just trickles down throughout the entire league. Players talk.
That is true. No, that's all 100% true. So it was good to get some clarification on it because I don't know about you guys. Like, I thought like career over. Like when I first saw this stuff,
I didn't think that.
When they start talking about like
released by injury settlement, it's like
yeah,
all right,
no. Once they say that, but
yeah.
then when they say like he's been released, and I was like with the torn pec, like
right.
I was like, oh man, that's
tough.
That's
yeah.
tough. But yeah, he should be back. So. Is that the roster spot? Spenny, what if that's the roster spot?
That's not the roster spot.
Tyrese Wheat or whatever his name is. He's a placeholder for one of those guys. Tyrese
what would you think then, Spenny?
You did that to free up the roster spot.
What if that's the move at edge, Spenny? What if that's the body?
Just waiting?
It's not.
I'm a dick for that. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, that was very bad.
Very much so.
Very, very bad. And Spenny was like, he was fighting it right there.
He was trying to play along. He was
fighting it for a minute.
God, I cannot wait for this edge thing to be settled.
Like, it will never be settled.
Just like we've been talking about it since week 6 of fucking last year.
It's
like
never
we are
going to
go almost a full calendar year
For
about
real.
crying about edge rushers.
For real, have we had a week at this network go by?
No.
Where we haven't talked about an edge or an edge trade. And like
46 weeks. 46 weeks of edge talk.
And Stick.
Yeah, that's a
46 fucking weeks.
That's a good edge.
I'm ready to butt. No.
Here's the kicker. Here's the kicker on all this.
Come on, Brad.
Stick, here's what's the most magical thing about it. Nobody's moved.
No.
Like, no. Zadarius hasn't moved. None of the trade guys moved. All the guys just signed. No names have changed places. None.
And even when we did get Zadarius, everyone was like, oh, that's it? That's not enough. We should have gotten Max Crosby or Myles Garrett. How come we didn't mortgage the whole future for those guys? Come on, think about it. I'm reaching my limit, Neal. Like, I trust Brad Holmes. We all trust Brad Holmes. Shut the hell up. Let Brad Holmes do what he has to do. Like, I'm not worried about the edge. I've worried about it for 46 weeks. 46 weeks of my life.
And nothing changed.
Right.
Like, no edge changed teams.
And we're having the same conversations.
It's wild to me.
Just go, if you guys want to talk edge rushers and shit, go back 46 weeks on Woodward Sport, watch that video, and it'll be the same. Oh, well, maybe we should get Max Crosby. Oh, well, maybe Clowney. No, actually, it goes back further than 46 weeks, going into the NFC Championship game
Before
2 years ago.
Before
we need Jadeveon Clowney. Oh, they didn't make a big trade. Oh, my God, the 49ers got this guy, and we
James Houston.
Stick.
This has been going on for how fucking long?
Stick.
Over 4. I'm done with the edge talk.
Stick.
I've had it, Neal.
What was our most watched shows and most viewed clips from 46 weeks ago to today?
God damn.
What, Stick? What? You know.
Edge videos. I know. Why do you guys want to hear about it so much?
And
I'm done.
it's on them. Like, we have the analytics.
But now I'm even more pissed because when I was walking through right now, I realized that it does go back to the NFC Championship game. Like, you guys were going nuts because we didn't. Who was it, Clowney or
Chase Young?
Chase Young,
Chase
Sweat,
Young.
right?
I ain't want to.
Oh no, Chase Young. We didn't get Chase Young. Oh, end of the world, and it's like,
I mean, the 49ers
Jesus
got him in the
Christ.
Rugby Tony. He says two things actually. Neal, love the Army hat, go Army, and then he says, Stick, take your pills.
Oh, Stick ready to come.
He's done
ready.
edging.
He's had enough.
Hey.
Ready to goon. Stick is more of a gooner than an edger.
Yeah. Hey, talk about Loom.
Oh, I need all the weed right now. Just give me all the weed. Bong hits, dabs. We can hit some vapes. Do the volcano. Whatever you want to do. Get it at Loom. And get 30% off while you're doing it. Because you know what? We need to relax. Catch our breath. Lions are going to get a defensive edge. And I'm going to be smoking 30% off weed when they do. Because I use WSN30 at all Loom stores. Scan the QR code above my head, please.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Are you ready to be part of the conversation? Join former NFL star Braylon Edwards and the ever-enthusiastic Shep for the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Looking to the back of the end zone, now throws, touchdown, Wolverines! Braylon Edwards again.
Where your opinions matter.
And underneath, Braylon Edwards going for the end zone, reaches for it, and is down at the 1-yard line.
Tune in weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network and share your thoughts on the biggest sports stories. It's your chance to engage with your favorite sports personalities. We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Let's Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. Make sure you guys tap in, give them a call, scan the QR code on the screen, or visit them online. Hit up my guy Goron. He'll get you in the car you want for a price that'll fit your budget. Let's Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. Scan the QR code on the screen. Get in there today. Let's Stanford together. Let's ride.
Edge.
All right, hour number 2.
Edge.
Welcome to Edge Daily with Neal Ruhl and Stick.
ZA'DARIUS SMITH watch.
You're going to get the wrong crowd in the chat if you guys keep calling it Edge Daily.
Edge Daily.
Edge Daily.
Get some real
Sponsored
weirdos
by
in the
Grindr.
chat. Right, for real.
Neal Ruhl, Stick, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. What up, Doe with Detroit Gunny? Go Navy. As a Marine, I have to root for them. Okay, that's fine.
Thank you for your service.
All armed services, thank you.
Yep.
Freddie Felt. The streets need a We Need an Edge Rusher shirt. Make it happen,
It's another
Stick.
shirt.
Yeah, I got 4 shirts I need to get up.
Yeah.
Oh, Tay.
Tay is one of them. The Turn Your Head and Golf is another one. The No Chains.
Yes. I get my own merch finally.
No
about
Chains with a picture of KG.
That's a good one.
That's elite, dude.
Yeah, it is.
I'll buy one right now.
All right, I'll design them after the show.
No change.
No Chains.
Right. No change. Breast boy is my second.
Sua says, I blame Brad Holmes for not doing everything the fans want.
Yeah, I know, right?
Could you imagine
Honestly.
a fan-run organization?
Oh, man, what?
The Green Bay?
We be in debt.
They still have a GM making
Yeah,
the
no,
call.
I know,
like
yeah.
I mean, everything's a democratic vote. Like, do you want to go get ZA'DARIUS Smith and we all get to vote?
That'd be cool.
Like everything's a YouTube poll.
Yeah.
Like, that would be so crazy.
In the chat, I had this queued up and then it moved on, but somebody asked me, Neal, did you see the JMO interview with Brad Galley?
I saw it. It was good.
We have some of that, don't we?
Shout out. No.
Oh, we don't?
No.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah. No, it's all right.
Bring me up to speed.
Brad Galley sat down with Jameson Williams, and he did a great interview. All the work he does is very, very well done. And he talked to JMO about, you know, the rockiness of his career. He didn't pull any punches. He talked about the beginning of his career, the struggles that he was going through. And Jameson Williams sat there, and he talked about it. He opened up, and he said, yeah, like, I made some dumb decisions. I grew as a guy, I grew as a player, and Dan Campbell helped him a lot.
Yeah. Well, get him out of here.
Yeah, I know.
He's
right?
a problem.
Said Dan and Teddy
buying too much water. No, but yeah, he said Dan's influence, his leadership, having his back at all times was really helpful for Jameson Williams in navigating the rough start of his career.
J-Mo does ride with Dan Campbell.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Well, that's because Dan Campbell rides for J-Mo.
Yep.
Did he fall in the perfect situation?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Like, we always hear about, we were talking about the Braylon Edwards and Johnny Manziel podcast.
Right.
Braylon was on Johnny Manziel's podcast, by the way. It was very, very, very good interview. Like, they both talked about their careers and the good and the bad. Mm-hmm. And they were very, very open and honest about it. And you hear about that, right? And, you hear the term bust and, Charles Rogers was here and rest in peace. Charles Rogers was here and it didn't go very well. Yeah. And you see the streets are littered with that, especially at the wide receiver position. I've said this and I didn't realize this until I got to work in professional sports. You are, and I don't think the regular fan realizes, you are so situationally dependent. And it's not up to you. It's up to the bounce of a ping pong ball in the NBA, or it's up to a GM in an NFL draft. It's somebody making a trade and moving back that was thinking about taking you. Like, you literally step up to a roulette wheel with your career in professional sports at the beginning. And no, I don't think anybody realizes that, Stick. You are situationally, not except for like the unicorns, right? The saviors. But most players in professional sports are situationally dependent. Like if J-Mo would have went to the Browns.
Yeah, I think like skill positions more than like a good lineman's going to be a good lineman no matter where they land, right? But yeah, landing in a good system that provides you what you need and gets you in the position to win, and that's why good coaches are so hard to come by too. Those are the guys that get the guys in the right position, understand the skill set of the player, build the system around them. So, yeah, you're right. It's completely dependent. And J-Mo, from what his dad said early on, this kid just needs to feel accepted, right? Like, that's really important to Jameson Williams. And once again, like we were talking earlier, with even a 6th-round pick they care about. How much do you think they're going to care about a guy they traded up to 12 to get?
Right.
How much do you think they're going to stand behind that guy and make sure that he's everything and lives up to his full potential? Now, to J-Mo's credit, he's taken the bull by his horns too and kind of corrected the ship. Not that it was off the rails, but it wasn't like always ascending up. Yeah. And by all accounts this year, he's the one that's put in the most work. He's the one that's matured the most. Him and Terrion Arnold are the ones that they keep talking about as taking that next step this year. J-Mo was already a 1,000-yard receiver, so the next step for him is elite wide receiver. Terrion was a good rookie. Next step for him is good or great second-year player. So you're right. He landed in the perfect position with a team that actually cares about their players.
That's true. Yeah. DNC-ENT, ironic, situationally dependent, huh? Yeah, for rookies that are coming in.
Right.
Especially skill guys. Yes.
Skill guys, yeah.
Especially, wide receivers. You've noticed a pattern through it all. And it worked out perfectly for Jameson Williams, I think. And it goes back to, Spenny, what you were saying, like,
I love the kid, dude.
Yeah, well,
I fucking love J-Mo.
Just as a locker room.
Yeah.
Like this locker room, that's another thing, how like the Lions have turned a corner. And like, I know we're past that right now.
That used to be us. The Browns, the Browns ruining people. Josh Gordon, shit like that. Josh Gordon was just smoking fucking weed, like shit like that. That used to be us. That used to be our organization.
Yeah.
Now we bring in somebody. He's a great kid, but he's young. He's making dumb decisions. His head wasn't in the right place. We lift him up instead of dragging him down and make him the best version of himself that he's been. And now look at him. Now he's helping the young guys in his own right. Now that's what Dan Campbell said about him at camp. Like, J-Mo's out there helping these young receivers, helping a Jackson Meeks, helping a Dominic Lovett, and talking to these guys a lot. So it's good to see the Lions organization not being a bottom feeder anymore that drags people down into shit, but it helps propel them to greatness.
Well, and this is go back to what you said earlier. Like Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes said, this locker room can handle a few.
Yep.
Not that J-Mo is that, but I think so far he's the worst end of what the Lions have. And if that's our deep end of the pool, we're doing just fine.
Well, I would say Chauncey Gardner-Johnson was probably the worst.
We've had worse. Cam Sutton, Isaiah Buggs. We've had worse.
That's fair. For guys that actually stuck around.
Yeah.
And never forget this, too, by the way. About a quarter of you in this chat wanted him gone.
That is also true.
People still want him.
People
gone.
still want
and
him.
there are some of you that still want him gone.
Just wait until the contract talks come up. Oh, you just wait. They're going to come back out.
100%.
And even J-Mo even gave you some in the interview. He admitted himself, hey, my head wasn't in the right place. I was worried about the wrong shit off the field. It took him to mature. So he did give the haters something. Yes, his head wasn't all the way in it. But the fact that they didn't give up on him, I think that speaks volumes.
And now it is. And now he is. And now he's locked in. And he's not a kid anymore. You know, he's a grown-ass man.
And he's a dangerous
ass man. And he knows that, too.
Yeah.
His head's in it now. I can't wait.
His love of football was always there, though. He even said that in the interview.
Yeah.
I've always been about football.
Like he plays football like a kid, like with pure joy and just fun. When you're that fucking fast and that good, you're allowed to
imagine.
Yeah.
Like, imagine
it's probably really fun.
Football is really fun.
Just running past every
to be able to run around to anybody you want.
Like it literally, the DJ, dude grew up in the hood, and the flagship was shocked he was comfortable.
I couldn't believe.
Right.
Well,
they're like, why is J-Mo hanging out at these gas stations on 7? That's who he is.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he does.
He
That's
loves
where
the
he's
culture.
from.
He said it in the
He's
interview.
from the mud, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
And if
he's
you ever
not
did
gonna
it, you know
change
it's
that.
fun too.
Right.
Yeah.
It's,
He stays stopping at a Coney Island at 2 a.m. Like, no shit.
that's
dude.
what everybody in Detroit has ever done.
Yes.
It's a Detroit thing.
Yeah.
When I was that age,
Exactly.
I went to Coney Islands at 2 a.m., everybody.
Yeah. I got robbed at 3 in the morning at a Coney. Shout out Nikki D's right across from your place.
You a D.
Right. Shout out, man.
But
Guess what? I still went back.
I assume it was very professional, though, right, KG?
Oh, it was.
Yeah, like it's an economic transaction.
It
You're
was.
just not getting anything.
How many
from
times
it.
have you been robbed, KG?
Twice. In the same month.
Me too.
Believe it or
well,
not.
not same month, but me
Yeah.
too. You know what I noticed though when I got robbed? It was when I shaved my beard.
Oh.
So how and this was long
look like
time
less
ago
of
when
a
I
cop.
lived at the Jeffersonian.
See, our problem was we was with two white kids. I hate to do this, but they were asking for marijuana, and they tried to get it from someone unfamiliar.
All right,
he came back.
You didn't get robbed then, like
KG, this is on you now.
Yeah,
all right, now that I'm getting
I didn't
details.
ask him to ask them for the weed. My man said, "All right, I got you." He came back and he got all.
I was
of us,
walking
5
out
of
of the
us.
Shell station on Jefferson by Belle Isle, and guy with a gun, like
No, it was at gunpoint.
But
he
I wasn't
left
asking
and
him
came
for
back.
weed. It was just a.
I had a
but
couple
I
either
didn't
way,
ask for the weed either.
Uncomfortable situation though, isn't it, KG?
Oh, it's horrible.
You're only
Never like having a gun pointed
No.
at you.
Yeah,
Not a good
once.
feeling at all.
Not at all.
Never once felt good.
No.
Not at all.
No. That is not something I like.
you were just like,
It's the opposite.
I feel alive.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
One
Quite
time,
the
one time I
opposite.
ran out of gas on 94 coming back from the airport, and I had to get off at Livernois there, and that was the other time I got robbed.
Damn.
Sitting in the car, the 4 dudes rolled up,
Damn.
tapped on the window with a shotgun. I was like, oh well.
What do you want? Yeah.
Right.
Can't have the car, it's out of gas.
Right.
Here you go.
Yeah.
But they were pros about it, huh? Like they moved on.
We settled it. Yep.
We settled.
Yeah, there you go. Everybody got what they wanted out of the transaction,
Stay
right?
alive.
You're still alive. They got your money.
Yep.
Like,
good times.
just remember, life, no matter how it's dressed up, always comes down to an economic transaction 99% of the time.
Yep.
And if you solve the economic transaction, you solve the problem.
That is a fact.
That's it.
Don't ask strange men for weed at 3 in the morning.
Don't do. And that's the other.
That
line.
is, yeah,
that
that's.
How
us.
long was this before the dispensary era?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes.
See, that's not a problem anymore. See?
Shout out
Yep.
dispensary.
Yeah. Shout out
and
dispensaries.
shout out jars for saving lives.
Yeah.
And mad
It was
packs
the
for your
dispensary
products.
era,
saving
but it was still
time,
medical
dude.
only.
Remember when you had like 2 guys, and if one of them answered, you'd go walk over to their house, and then they wouldn't answer for another hour, so you'd just be walking around and be like, all right, now come up. Or if either of them were out, you're just fucked. You're trying to hey mister in Detroit, and you're getting robbed.
I can't tell you how much time I spent sitting in Highland Park in the back of my Jeep waiting for Myron.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you.
Sideless in
I
the
missed
suit.
them days, actually. It's
Sideless.
kinda fun.
It did make
Imagine.
it feel.
Going to the
I feel like it made the high better because you were on. You had a
earned it.
mission.
You
Like
earned
you
it.
were on a quest, and then at the end of it, you get the payoff.
Sideless in the super chat. Imagine J-Mo on the Jets. They would crucify him. No doubt.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
New
funny.
York media would be
Just kind of going back to the Braylon thing. He talked about that. He's like, I didn't realize it till it was too late. Like being all in, being a pro. Like he said, it's different for different people. He goes, I didn't realize it till it was too late. It's very good, a very good podcast. You should check it out. All right, where are we going here, Spenmo? Sun Cruisers, right?
Sun Cruiser, yep. Tell us about Sun Cruiser. Shout out. Neal will never wear a shirt again once Sun Cruiser.
This is it. Right. This is it. No, I mean, guys, like, look, they got great corporate taglines and stuff like that. You guys have DM'd me on socials and stuff like that. Sun Cruiser, man. They are a proud partner of the Detroit Lions. And look, a tailgate's more fun. A couchgate's more fun. Watching football is more fun with Sun Cruiser. The iced tea lemonade is the greatest drink that's ever been invented.
Yeah, it's really good.
They're 100 calories. They're 4.5% alcohol. They're true to the game, everyone. They're just slap, man. I don't know what else to tell you guys. For me, that's my flavor. I know Spenny's more into the designers, like the pink lemonade.
I like the pink lemonade, or just iced tea, just regular
iced tea. I shade towards the regular lemonade, but the iced tea lemonade splits for me. That's it, everybody. Go try them. I'm telling you. I would never steer you wrong about this. Sun Cruiser, proud partner of the Detroit Lions.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
It's part beauty, part beast. It's for those who dare to be different, for those who want to stand out, and for those who are built for more. The all-new INEOS Grenadier combines strength and style for an unmatched driving experience. Sold exclusively at Feldman INEOS of Waterford.
Dr. Jeffrey S. Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Make sure you go give them a follow on all their social media. Subscribe to their YouTube page as well. Gives you all the great information and up-to-date sports analysis on all our big athletes and their injuries here in Detroit and around the nation. So if you got a back problem or anything like that, go see the doc. He's the doctor who gives a shit. Dr. Jeffrey S. Pierce.
Back at it, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, stick here with us, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you on rolling into a holiday weekend, as a matter of fact. Holiday. Speaking of holiday, tomorrow, 4 Down Friday, I already have it written. It's already ready to rock. Okay. We'll have a Spencer Raxter Labor Day weekend. I love the Spencer Raxter holiday weekend ones. Terry Foster has one he wants to introduce into the fold.
Shout out Terry.
I have the usual. I have a Big Ten one already locked and loaded. I have an NFL one already locked and loaded. I'll need a Lions one, Spenny.
Got it.
And, you ain't got sports business. I know that.
And I got sports business locked and loaded.
Man.
I'm going to lead the show with it.
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
I am. I have grand plans.
Okay.
Bourbon Friday.
Hold you to that.
All of it.
I'm going to hold you to it.
Do we have more Varchas?
I'm going to. They reached out.
Okay. Hey, shout out.
I will be stopping on the way home today.
There you go.
My dog.
They got us.
Old Neal Ruhl's got it.
Oh, yeah. That's Rob
Cotty.
Shout out
Rob Cotty.
Yeah.
On call.
Rob,
Speed dial.
Rob's got us,
Shout
man.
out Rob.
Shout out Rob.
He reached out to me. He's like, hey, man, how you guys doing with the bourbon?
Well, you know.
Funny you asked.
Yeah.
They brought it mid-show before. You
he
literally
did pull
got
up.
it on call.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was
pretty
nuts.
wild.
All right. Some stuff I want to get into, Spenny. With Spenny in particular. But you mentioned it, and we were talking about it. Kyle Hamilton signed his deal yesterday.
Yep.
And, look, Kyle Hamilton was always going to get big-time market resetting money. He was. Still, if we went to it, and this is going to sound crazy, and Easy's going to crash out.
Uh-oh.
But if we were still going to do it, and I even knew what Kyle Hamilton was, I would still take Brian Branch where we took him. And the money that you saved the gap between the two. Like Brian Branch, one of the best secondary players in football.
He was a first-round talent that somehow fell to the third.
Correct. And you guys know I'm not talking about on the field. I'm talking about dollar for dollar. That's how I think. That's how I operate. He got the bag, of course, and he should because he's a fantastic player.
$82 million guaranteed. Kirby was the highest at 45, and they're just like, no, we're about to double that.
Yep.
Yeah, and I know
crazy
money. and I know why, right? Because you're getting him for the prime of his career.
Of course.
The prime of his career.
He earned it. I'm not saying he's not worth it. I'm just saying,
He's
damn,
probably the
like,
best safety in the league.
To escalate the scale that much that quickly is crazy. You know, like defensive ends, it was, he's the highest paid defensive end. Then the next one signed for like $10 million more.
You come in and you double it up.
Doubled it.
Yeah.
Like just out of nowhere. And that's what scares me, though, about Brian Branch. Because now you got Kirby making a ton of money in a couple years. Not this year. Great this year. But you're going to have to re-sign Brian Branch. And are you going to have two safeties making $20 million, $25 a year?
Absolutely.
You have to. Spenny. Yeah, and like, look, you guys know me. I'm a little, I don't want to say I'm more hesitant. I just think about it more than other people do. But with Brian Branch, Spenny, and that's where I bring calling up Spenny to the main stage.
Hey.
That's where I go to you, Spenny.
Yeah.
You prepared? Are you prepared for what's in front of that?
Oh, yeah. Brian Branch isn't just like one of the best secondary players in the league or one of the best safety. He's one of the best NFL players. He's one of the best football players in the National Football League. The guy,
he's got a wide resume.
Absolute freak of nature. He literally, I know I bring it up all the time, and Easy brought it up, he's the first safety in 100 years to do what he did last year.
Is that good?
100 years. Nobody did it.
Did they even have safeties 100 years ago?
They really Bears haven't even thrown for 4,000 yards.
Yeah, it was none of those guys. Not Ed Reed, Brian Branch. And, yeah, you got to pay the guy. He is insane. He is so versatile. Yep. He plays in the box. He plays over top. He plays one-on-one coverage. He plays zone coverage. There's really nothing he can't do out there for the Detroit Lions. He is an assassin. And he's going to be playing with an edge on his shoulder because he's not in the top 100. So we're going to see some nasty Brian Branch next year. I can't wait for it. He's so good on blitzes. He literally does everything for your defense.
Brad Holmes is going to have to figure all this out, though, man. And I know they've been stacking the money to pay all these guys, but you're going to have to pay Aiden Hutchinson. You just paid Kirby. Now he's the second highest paid safety in football, but he was the highest. You're probably going to have to pay Campbell a decent amount of money. We're hoping Terrion takes that next step. And these are all good problems to have. This isn't me bitching. This is me thinking down the road. I just don't see how you can have two of the highest paid safeties on one defense.
Oh, it's a challenge.
Someone's got to go.
And you're going to have the highest paid defensive end. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson can't wait for the Micah Parsons deal to get done. Mm-hmm. Can't wait. At least Aiden's agent can't wait. Like, I know. That's why, but stick like...
The salary cap will increase, so that'll help.
No doubt.
And I don't think Kirby's making more than like $10 million a year for like 4 years.
Yeah, I'm going to...
This year he's making like $600,000.
Yeah, he's making like $5 million next year, $8 million the year after that, and then like $11 million after that. Like, you could do that same exact contract with... You could say the same thing about the Eagles. Like, the Eagles have two top 10 paid wide receivers, a super expensive quarterback, the highest paid running back in the league, like 3 offensive linemen that are in the top of their class, a couple defensive players as well. I believe you could pay Branch, Hutch, Kirby, and then you rotate linebackers and cornerbacks.
Spenny saying get rid of Jack Campbell?
Yes, that's what Spencer Raxter says. Jack Campbell's time is over.
I'm saying right now, if it came down to the two of them, I'm taking Brian Branch over Jack Campbell.
So it's over. Spencer Raxter says his time in Detroit is over.
We got
it.
him.
Not say that. I love Jack Campbell. And I'm excited to see him ball this year with the Green Dot.
See, I don't like to talk bad about anybody on this team, but if anybody has to go, it's Kirby, man, right? Like that's
Kirby. I'll say this.
You move on for because
Kirby's
to me,
deal.
That position is a ball hawking position. We can find another guy to ball hawk. Did you see when he was on with Amon-Ra St. Brown on his podcast, and they're like, "What position's easier to play than yours?" and like all you do is just run and get the ball when it's thrown in the air. You don't have to read. You just kind of drop back and watch the quarterback. And then he starts trying to like think through it, and you could tell he was stumped. He's like, "No, I do have the easiest position on the field," and he does, right?
Yeah.
The cornerback's got to cover, the linebacker's got to cover, the defensive line's got to rush. He's just got to go ball hawk, and he's great at it. He's an elite ball hawk. But there's other guys that can ball hawk. There aren't many Brian Branches, just like you said, Spenny. 100 years, history.
There's a lot of fluff in Kirby Joseph's contract.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
I always say this. It's not the deal that the agent reports. Kirby Joseph isn't on a 4-year, $86 million contract. He's not. What the team is on the hook for, what they have to pay out, is 4 years, $36 million.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're on the hook for. That's what they have to pay.
Now with the golf contract, we know that the restructure is written in there. What about Kirby? You think it's the same
Kirby
thing?
Kirby doesn't need anything rewritten.
Yeah, Kirby's contract was a masterpiece, and it's like that's what the Eagles do with all their contracts. The rest, Brian Branch, when they re-sign him, it's going to be like that too. Hutchins is probably going to be. Hutchins might have like a big first year and then taper off, but all of these contracts that are going to be getting done are going to be like this. And that's how you make it work. And that's how the Eagles have made it work. And the Lions have shown they're willing to do that because Kirby was the first time. Like, you already paid Penei, you already paid Goff, you already paid Amon-Ra St. Brown. You got to pay Kirby the best in his position. How are you going to structure that contract? And they proved they're going to do it like Howie Roseman and the Eagles. And that gives me faith that they're going to get these guys done.
The Brian Branch thing, like, it's almost like a baseball contract. You're seeing baseball teams do this a lot more. The Tigers did it with Colt Keith to bring it home.
Yeah.
The Red Sox have been stacking dudes, like pre-arbitration guys where they just rip up the rookie deal and they sign them to the extensions. And I call them like the Braves broke the mold with this with Ronald Acuna. You know, they gave him $115 million or $110 million, whatever it was, for like 8 years, which, you know, if you're a 20-year-old kid, 21-year-old kid playing baseball, like,
right.
And you sign this piece of paper and you get $110 million no matter what.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Like, and that's the Brian Branch play. Like, every second that you don't sign Brian Branch, his price goes up.
Oh, yeah,
just like Hutch.
Yeah.
Just like Hutch. Now, Hutch has I'm going to wait for the Micah Parsons thing.
Right.
You going to pay Hutch more than Micah Parsons?
Yes.
Yep.
Well,
You have no choice.
Depends who
It'll
gets,
be what the market-
it depends who gets paid
45,
first.
40. Well, Parsons is going to get signed.
Yeah.
They don't have a choice.
So is Hutch.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying, though, Parsons going to get signed first because
Yeah.
he's not showing up till he gets signed. He walks in and goes to the trainer's table and then leaves.
Right. That's hilarious.
Lays on it.
And shout out to
does the Ron Artest. Now, for the people in the chat who can't comprehend what I just said and walked you through with the Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph, I didn't say Kirby Joseph is easy to replace. I said he's easier to replace than Brian Branch. And that's not a knock on Kirby.
That's
that
just
is
a
a tip
fact.
of the
It's
cap
a
to
fact.
Brian Branch,
Right, yeah.
who once again, Spenny pointed to, did something that nobody's done for 100 years. So to me, if he's doing things that haven't been done in 100 years, it's a little harder to replace than a guy that ball hawks.
Yeah.
So, like, getting your feelings about Kirby, you can, but that's the God's honest truth, and you don't have to like it. There are no more Brian Branches. There's several Kirby Josephs.
Broder in the
I don't know
chat.
Yeah,
about
I
several.
was gonna
He
read
led the
Broder's
league in
chat.
interceptions.
Broder
and he's
in
led
the
the league in interceptions since he
You don't
came
have to
into
like
the
it,
league.
Spenny. You don't have to like it. But
I
it's
mean,
true.
he's literally the only guy that's done it. So I don't know about several of him.
Okay.
Broder's in the
Because
chat.
he's a first-team All-Pro, so there's literally only one of him.
And
Go back and watch the St. Brown thing, and they walk you through, like just watch. The reason he gets all those ball hawk interceptions is because
I mean,
they're
I know how
throwing-
safeties work.
What's that?
I know how safeties work.
Okay.
But, like...
Well, a lot of people in the chat don't, right? So apparently
not an easy
they don't
job.
understand that
No,
the defense and the skill positions opposite him are creating his opportunities to go be the ball hawk that he is. And you could probably put some other people in that position to have similar success. Not saying better, just similar.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Neal.
Broder, I feel like a proud father. Check out the safety cap hits in 2028. Kirby's third in the NFL with a cap hit of $13 million. Guess who's number one? Cam Bynum at $19 million.
Shout out Quezzy.
Hilarious.
I don't understand why everybody thinks he's such a good GM. You just gave him a 4th-round pick for Adam Thielen.
Yeah. Bring him home.
That's crazy, by the way.
What do you want? Amon-Ra St. Brown on a rookie contract or Adam Thielen at 40 years old?
They want Adam Thielen at 40 years
old? I guess.
Well, he's going to mentor J.J. McCarthy.
You know what, Spenny? That's a great segue. When we get back, let's just check in on the NFC North real quick.
Okay.
You guys want to do that?
Yeah,
I got a Michigan State thing for you.
3-pack of ass.
They played, tomorrow?
They play tomorrow, yes. Western.
Steve Robertson in the Super Chat. Brian Branch, double middle fingers to the Packers is worth every penny.
Absolutely.
That's right.
That was legendary.
That was legendary.
I got that sticker on my laptop.
That is true.
That's for the people in the chat doubting me.
Neal Ruhl here for Ben Johnson Law, everybody. Hey, look, justice takes many forms. A settlement, a verdict. Depends on what side you're on, doesn't it, everyone? Hey, and if you have a case that's coming up in your life that's going to alter your future, you need Ben Johnson Law on your side. We're not playing around here, everybody. This is going to impact your life going forward. Ben Johnson Law, they're the fighter. Go to venfights.com. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles, and with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Head to woodwardsports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. Woodwardsports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at woodwardsports.com.
Look, it's Labor Day weekend. You got a long weekend. You ain't got to work Monday. So make sure you go to Jars, stock up, and have the best weekend of your life. Top shelf quality, unmatched variety, and priced for the people. They got locations all over Metro Detroit and a selection that will blow your mind. Re-up at Jars, shopjars.com.
All right, keeping it pushing here, coming on the stretch on a Thursday. Neal Ruhl, stick in the building. KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Just chopping it up, man, talking football. College goes like for real, starting tonight. Yes, there's games you want to see starting tonight. We're in there. And we're discussing it. We're talking some NFL. I do want to touch on Michigan State in the last segment of the show. But if you look at what's going on around us in the NFC North. This Adam Thielen thing to the Vikings. Has anybody watched Adam Thielen in the last 3 years?
It's been bad.
He was decent. He was decent last year.
His first year with the Panthers was all right, but after that is like...
He's not what he used to. I mean, he's 40 years old.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, but it's not 40-year-old Adam Thielen going to the Vikings, it sounds like. Like it's 30-year-old Adam Thielen. Like
they paid for him like he is.
Like yeah,
they paid the remember the good old times tax.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Like what Maz would pay for Justin Verlander to bring his 2-11 record here.
Right.
You know the good old times tax,
Did
the
you
war
hear
bonds
Verlander
tax.
Right.
Talk
The
about
war
his win
bonds
against
tax.
the Giants. Did you hear what he said? I wish I would have had one in 2012.
Yeah.
So
That's
it still
true.
haunts him, Neal.
Good.
Yeah.
It should.
Yeah.
Because you don't get those opportunities a lot.
I know.
So, but anyway, though, just, the Packers made some moves and stuff. How are we feeling about the NFC North? Like, is it the walkover that we think that it is? Because last time I looked on Caesar Sportsbook, they're basically even money to win the division.
The Vikings?
No, the Lions. Basically, like they might plus 115, something like that. That was last I looked. That was a little while ago. But, like, do we still feel it's the formality?
Lions got this shit.
So
barring a catastrophic injury.
What, that the division's ours?
Yes.
I mean, until we lose a game in the division, yeah. It's been years since we lost a game in the division. So.
Our biggest threat is the Vikings because of the unknown. We don't know what J.J. McCarthy is going to look like under KOC. I'm not worried about the Packers or the Bears.
I think the Vikings, like the unknown, the one thing we do know is it's not going to get better for them.
Well, I guess
you really think it's just like the Lions last year. They're not going to do better than 15-2 this year. The Vikings aren't going to be better than 14-3. There's no way in hell.
In that term, yeah. And
so they're not going to be on paper. They're not going to be better. They're going to regress.
That don't mean they can't be a better team, though. It's just like the Lions. If we have less wins, we can still be a better team.
I'm not arguing that, but just record-wise, I don't think the Vikings are going to be in the game.
No, they're not. And I mean,
defensively they set up.
They could.
Offensively they set up.
Yeah, if JJ's not a turd, they won 14 games with Sam Darnold last year, so they could win 11 games with JJ.
But
McCarthy.
let's not discredit Sam Darnold that much. He was a professional quarterback that had a ton of NFL experience.
Fair.
This is a rookie. This is a rookie who handed the ball off 32 times in college.
I respect Kevin O'Connell a lot as an offensive mind, as a guy that could get him right. But yeah, there's definitely. I mean, it's a question for sure.
That's why I said it's a question.
And the Bears, we don't think the Bears are going to be that good. I don't understand the Packers hype unless they trade for Micah Parsons, which is like.
Do you expect J.J. McCarthy to have a Jaden Daniels type, essentially rookie season?
No.
Okay.
But I don't think he has to.
And there you go.
I don't think he has to.
He doesn't have
for
to.
the Vikings to be good, I don't think he has to be Jaden Daniels.
I think he does.
They got too much other stuff.
Yeah.
Why?
Look at Sam Darnold's passing statistics last year. He was that offense was efficient.
Yeah, he was
J.J.
good.
McCarthy has to be efficient.
He has to be efficient. I don't think he has to be Jaden Daniels, though. They have a really good team.
Yeah. I don't know. I think
Once
you guys
again,
are looking
wild
on the
card.
positive side of the question. I'm more J.J. McCarthy to me has been a question mark even in college because
definitely a question
McNamara
mark.
took him just as far.
I said they're a wild card for a reason. But everybody else I'm not worried about.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the Packers. Unless they trade for Micah Parsons, then there's a little to worry about, but we'd still beat them because Penei Sewell owns Micah Parsons. But that would not be good. If the Packers don't trade for Micah Parsons, I don't understand this hype behind them this year. I don't know any tangible move they really made to make themselves any better than they were last year.
That's my question about them. What is
They got another wide receiver 2 in the draft.
That's all they've ever had for 2 decades.
Yeah.
But they took him in the first round finally.
No, but it is, though. It's just, I'm getting to the point with the Packers thing where I think it's me. I think there's something wrong with me.
Green Bay, I see it in there, forever sealed in Christ. DJ says Green Bay secondary is sus for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Their secondary's ass. Their front seven's good. Their secondary's ass. Josh Jacobs ticking time bomb. Wide receiver core mid as fuck. I don't believe in Jordan Love at all.
Yeah,
I don't see. And Matt LaFleur's a bitch. I don't see it with the Packers.
Whole bitch.
That's your boy.
He was nice to me.
That's your boy. Yeah.
All I can do he was very, very friendly. Yeah. We chatted for about 10 minutes.
I'm Team Fahad.
That's your man.
Team Fahad.
Right.
Aside from that, Miss Lincoln, how was the play?
Defend your man.
He was a nice guy to me.
Yeah.
That's all I can go by.
But honestly, that's part of the problem. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy to me.
He's not an animal. And you could see it when the Lions play them. He's the nice guy on the sidelines looking at Dan Campbell, who is a machine, and he's like, I got to try to be like that. And he can never be like that. But I'm with you, Spenny. I see regression all over Green Bay.
Yeah.
Their wide receiver core, question marks all over the board. I don't think Matthew Golden's going to come out and tear up the league, is he? No. I mean, Josh Jacobs is going to be Josh Jacobs, but as you know, running backs can fall off the cliff tomorrow if they wake up.
Yeah, you wake up one day and it's over.
He's going to be Aaron Jones again.
Jordan Love.
That's aggressive.
How long does Jordan Love get to prove himself?
That's the one. You want to talk to me about somebody like you were talking about Joe Burrow earlier. Tell me about Jordan Love. All he's done is beat the Cowboys in the playoffs.
Right. And look, I like it. I do like when the Packers make the playoffs because you take Love to throw an interception and parlay that with the other team.
Yes,
and
sir.
Boom, you got a winner right there.
Goddamn right.
Undefeated, never lost.
Yep.
So yeah, it's just okay. Good. So we are on the same page then because I don't see it. I will say this: if you want my most intriguing NFC North storyline that doesn't involve the Lions, I wonder.
Jackson Dart.
No, NFC North.
Oh, okay.
Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
It's
gotta be the Bears.
No, for real though,
it's gotta be the Bears.
Because I don't think Ben Johnson's going to dick around with them.
No.
If he's not playing well, he's gonna take him out. There's that $10 million contract to the backup was very eye-opening. Stick.
You scared of Tyson Bagent?
Yeah, that in the history of the NFL recently. I mean, I heard somebody bring up the point about look at what San Francisco gave up for Trey Lance. 2 years in, it didn't work. Get the book on.
Yeah, and they gave up a franchise for it.
3 first-round picks for him, and that's how it is in the NFL now. You got 2 years to prove it, and if you don't in those 2 years, they're gonna ship you out.
That's true.
I can't wait for the Caleb Williams demise. Like, I can't. Oh God. Bears fans, and then the next guy they draft, they're going to tell me he's the one because Mitch Trubisky was the one. Justin Fields was the one. Caleb Williams is the one. They're all the one until they put that little toilet bowl seat on their helmet, and then they can't throw a football for more than 4,000 yards in a year.
Yeah, I'm just saying, watch out for Badgett, man. I got a feeling next year he'll be the quarterback.
In my Neal voice, your physiology changed when we brought up Tyson Bagent. What's up with that?
Well,
you scared of it?
Listen, if Ben Johnson believes in this guy and he can run Ben Johnson's offense, Johnson gives a shit about Caleb Williams?
I hear you.
And I know, look, get your checklist out, everybody. I know that it was in the preseason and against backups, but he was also playing with backups, and he ran the shit out of that offense.
He did.
And it was sharp.
He did.
It looked sharp.
Looked different.
Yeah, it was sloppy as hell under Caleb.
Yeah, and it was sharp. The plays were run so well that he could literally run or throw the ball to the running back because they were both on the side of the field standing there by themselves. Yeah. It was sharp, man. Throws were sharp. Caleb Williams ain't going to be the quarterback of that team next year in week 1. I don't think. If you want a bold.
Next year.
How about by week 9?
Maybe.
Week 9 this year?
If he gets benched,
dude, if they come out and go 0-3 and he's looking like he can't read the defense, he's still panicking under pressure, making poor decisions, that's the knock on the kid. Not that he doesn't have the athletic ability.
It's a good chance they can go 0-3 because they got the Vikings first, then they got us. Who they play week 3?
I'm pulling it up right now.
It's a good chance they can start 0-3.
They play the Cowboys.
They got the Vikings. They're at the Lions, and then they're home against the Cowboys.
Yep. Bro, they 0-3.
Then they're 0-3. Then they're at the Raiders, at the Commanders. They're home against the Saints. Then they're at the Ravens, at the Bengals. It's over.
Yeah, there's 2 wins in there. I see. Yeah. 2.
Holy shit!
It's over.
But you're not
Cowboys.
You're not going to bench Caleb. Come on, guy. Tyson Beignet.
Whatever the fuck.
Does Ben Johnson give a shit about Caleb Williams or his job?
And Spenny,
I think he cares about. I don't think he's benched Caleb Williams.
They gave him $10 million off the rip.
2 years, $10 million.
I know.
Yeah.
For a backup, though, that's pricey. It is.
Maz would have gave that to Teddy in 1 year.
Yeah, he would have.
Well,
for sure.
That's mad.
Teddy Two Gloves.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's take the break. It's time for you to address the court, Spenny.
All right. Playoff or bust.
Oh shit!
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, I was about to say what?
I'm just playing. Unless you're gonna do it.
No.
Right. Devil voice.
I want to with everything in me, but
Hey, take the under on the Bears win total. Why not? Go to Caesar Sportsbook right now. Fire it up. Make that first deposit. Use a promo code Woodward1000. You can bet up to $1,000 after you use a promo code Woodward1000 and make your first bet up to $1,000 on the Bears under win total. When it wins, you'll win your money. But just in case it doesn't, say Ben Johnson works a miracle. You'll get it back as a free bonus bet. So how about that, everybody? You'll get another crack at it. Caesar Sportsbook, man. They are the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. The app is clean. It doesn't glitch out. All your same-game parlay. Everything you want to do is on there. Spenny's on there, betting the UFC fights. He's a degenerate. He's up at 1 a.m. because the UFC fights are going till 1 a.m. for some reason. Yeah. But he does it anyway. Caesar Sportsbook, man. They are exactly where it's at, and it's Caesar. Caesar Sportsbook, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles, and with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Neal Ruhl here for Buddies. Still barbecue season at Buddies. And guys, look, this barbecue brisket pizza thing they got going over there, it's unbelievable. I don't know how they do it, but it is unbelievable. Barbecue chicken salad, if you're mindful of the carbs and all that stuff. But again, the barbecue brisket pizza, guys, 100%. 5 stars. Try that. It's good. And I'll get you 10% off it. Try it tonight. Go to buddiespizza.com, use the promo code 10meal, and you'll get 10% off your entire order. It's barbecue season at Buddies. Brisket, brew, rendezvous. It's Buddies. All right, coming down the stretch here, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. You guys starting to feel Neal Ruhl stick, KG, Spencer reaction? You guys starting to feel the holiday weekend a little bit? Building up a to
I'm driving to Grand Rapids after this, calling the Rockford-Saline game out in Rockford. Great football town. Honestly, west side of the state loves them some high school football.
They do. Saline, yeah. I remember our tournaments out there.
I got 2 weekends of summer left before I got to lock in.
Yep, there you go. So we're in there. Sunday is going to be a day for old Neal Ruhl.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow, I have a 3 o'clock tea time, so this chair's spinning at 12:56.
Nice. Sound good.
Spinning.
They spinning.
I'm golfing on Saturday. Sunday, I'm gonna do the Tigers game in studio with Nick. Give Anson a day off.
Nice. There you go.
Wait,
Old Spenny.
If me, you, D-Mac, and Spenny don't get our round in this year, the Lions will not make the playoffs. I just want to let you know it's on us.
That is on you guys.
And that's
me
on
and
you
Stick
and
are
D-Mac.
flexible. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's on you and D-Mac, Captain Busies.
Yeah.
Captain Busies. Hey, give me some options, man.
Can't be next weekend. I'm gonna be in California.
I mean, are you guys down for like a 7 a.m. round to get it knocked out maybe before the show?
I don't know about that one.
That's aggressive.
I love morning golf, man.
I hate waking
I like
up.
the 7 a.m.
I do not like waking up at all.
I do too. I do that in the summer. I'll do that at Stony Creek on Sunday mornings.
Yeah.
I'll, first guy off the tee, walk 9 holes.
Yep.
I'm done by 7:55.
Right.
I'm pulling up. Like I'll play by myself if I have to. It's great, man. It's great. Okay, Spenny.
Yes.
Michigan State Western tomorrow.
Hello.
Opening kick.
Yep. 7:10, I think.
Yep. Set it in stone, man.
Yeah.
If this goes badly, people need to pay the ultimate price.
With this game or the season?
No, the season.
Yeah, if you don't make the playoffs, I think, or not the playoff. If you don't make a bowl game, I think decisions need to be made, and I think they will be. But I believe they're going to make a bowl game.
This room trusts Phil Steele, right?
Yes.
Phil Steele is well known.
Yep.
The best college football preview magazine out there. There was some interesting stuff that I pulled out of there, and I want to run it by both of you, as a matter of fact. So he ranked quarterback units. He called cornerback units.
Yeah. Cornerback?
So, quarterback.
Quarterback, okay.
So we had Ohio State at 46.
Are you saying Pam?
Pam.
With an N?
There's an N at the end.
Has Ohio State quarterback room at 46, which I just take this to mean basically the starters.
Yeah. Right.
So has Ohio State at 46. For reference, spending Michigan State he has ranked as the 60th quarterback room in football.
Okay.
Isn't Aiden Childs better than that for $800,000?
Not last year, he wasn't.
He's got to take a jump, right?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. It's on him. The entire season's on him. You look at what they did. They brought in transfers in the trenches. They brought in 3 redshirt juniors and seniors on the offensive line. They brought in 2 wide receivers who average over 17 yards per catch last year. And you have Nick Marsh, who's one of the best receivers in the country. And you still got a good running game. Like, yeah, it's on Aiden Childs and his decision-making. He did not get any help from his offensive line last year. That is definitely something that he was running for his life a lot of the time. But also it was on him. I mean, like you said, you're getting paid almost $1 million a year. It boils down to you going out there and making things happen. I need to see his decision-making improve. I need to see him on 2nd and 10 tuck the ball and get 5 yards when nobody's open down the field instead of taking a sack and having it at 3rd and 5 instead of 3rd and 13. Those are the small things that I want to see from him. I know the athleticism is there. I know the arm talent is there. I know the improvisation is there. I need to see the decision-making improve, and I need to see the offensive line play improve. And I think they both will.
Okay. What do you
They're
call
going to be throwing the ball down the field a lot. A lot.
7 wins, 8 wins?
7.
7 wins?
Yeah.
Hey, Western, Boston College at home. That's a big swing game. They got to win that game. They got to win that.
That's a win.
Youngstown State will be pulling into town. They got to win that one. They're at USC. Teams tend to lose when they go to the West Coast. They do.
That's a loss.
Yeah, we'll see.
They do. They're at Nebraska.
That's a loss.
Well, yeah, because Nebraska. Stick, I don't know if you know this or not, but like,
you keep playing, bro.
Nebraska could be Indiana this year.
Nebraska has already booked their spot in the playoff. I don't know if you know this or not. They are back. Lawrence Phillips back.
They want them there.
Tommy Frazier back.
Tommy Frazier, run that option.
They're
Run
back.
that option.
I don't know if you knew that or not. I just wanted to bring you into the fold on that.
That's good. Good for Big Ten football.
KG keeps telling me.
Sue back there too?
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just saying, watch him. Keep an eye on him.
Okay.
Did you hear what Ndamukong Suh said about like he doesn't feel the love from Detroit?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you left for money, you fuck. Like, what are we doing here? Like,
how about just get good with the current regime? How about that?
No, like you can't turn your back on an organization when you agree, Calvin agrees, everybody agrees that was the closest they ever were to being a potential Super Bowl team in 2014.
Yeah. At this point, it don't matter though because it's a new regime.
But
like all those,
he
people
didn't go
are
to
gone.
Miami to win. He went to Miami for money and
He
to
did,
work on his business ventures and tax write-offs and stuff like that. So you expect the people of Detroit to respect that? Sorry, you were a great player. We're never going to deny that. But you wrote off for some money to a shitty team. Next. Love you.
I think that says it very, very well, Stick.
Yeah,
I think it says it very, very well.
You're not going to get love. You didn't win anything here, and you left before you did.
Tabitha in the chat, go Rockford Rams. So there you go, Stick. Yeah, they'll be locked in. We're also in the Woodward Sports chat thread, Phoenix Stardust. Michigan State will beat Michigan this year.
It's going to be a game.
It'll be interesting.
They should have beat them last year.
How will it go? Well, you know what's funny about last year's game? Like, Nick Marsh comes out, and he's like, they can't deal with them.
Yeah.
And then they just simply double him, and then it was over. Like, they literally just went and turned the water off.
He was all we had last year.
Yeah,
literally all we had. But now we got a couple weapons out there. Like I said, they're going to be throwing the ball down the field a lot this year. So the decision-making of Aiden Childs is going to be the most important part of the season.
Steve-O baby. Spencer, my own boss, thinks we have a chance to win the Big Ten championship this year, and he's a Michigan fan.
That's aggressive. I wouldn't. I mean, a chance.
You got a chance.
A chance.
They
sure.
gotta play the game.
You got a chance, but no, that's probably
Minnesota's got a chance.
Yeah, everybody's got
get technical about
Rutgers
it.
has a chance.
Roll the boat.
Yeah. No, I could not see that happening. I could see them I think they're going to outperform what people's expectations are, but I don't think it's going to be by a lot. Like I would say 7 wins would be outperforming a lot of people's expectations. Not for Michigan State fans, but for the majority,
the masses.
Yeah, the majority of other
It's
people.
just Spenny. Like, I don't even think, and I know everybody gets lost, and you guys did do a good job in the portal. Like, you brought in that dude from Montana or wherever he was. He was like an All-American, and it was low-key. Like, I didn't even hear a lot.
They had a good portal class. They brought in, like I said, they brought in a lot of talent, a lot of veterans, like guys that have been there for a while.
Rock,
not freshmen that didn't like what they were playing. They brought in redshirt juniors, redshirt seniors, stuff like that. And they brought in like 4 Samoan guys, 4 or 5 Samoan guys. So you got some physicality, you know. You got
Samoans to do it.
And once again, 6 guys from the state championship, Orchard Lake.
And a lot. They had a good recruiting class. Yes.
Jaden Savory, I'm telling you, he was one of the top tight end prospects in the country. Dude, here's his story. Great story. You love stories? I got a story. This kid wanted to play basketball his whole life, right? That's all he dedicated his life to. Basketball. Actually, his sister is the #1 female basketball recruit in the nation. But either way, he attends one football camp, gets a D1 offer from Arizona State. Now, got tons of D1 offers, chooses Michigan State because Williams, our running back, is going there too, and a couple other kids. So you got some recruiting going on.
Shout out.
You're recruiting champions.
They've done a very good job in the transfer portal and in recruiting, but recruiting is not going to help this team this year. The transfer portal will. So, like I said, I'm optimistic.
Flannels Bulge, the Michigan State run game will not be good this year. LOL.
It's not going to be the strength of their offense. It's not going to be bad.
Don't sleep on that freshman Williams.
Like I said, their offense is going to be attacking down the field in the passing game.
Speaking
they have
of
3 receivers to take the tops off of defenses.
Phil Steele, the running back room. was not in the top 70.
Yeah.
He only went to 70.
Yeah, because you lost your two guys from last year and Nate Carter, who made a roster. Shout out Nate Carter. Spartan Dog made a roster. Donovan Edwards didn't. Bum.
Yeah, big bum.
You lost him and K'Ron Lynch-Adams. That was a damn good 1-2 punch last year.
Western Michigan, Toledo, and Fresno State's running back rooms did make the top 7.
I guarantee we have more rushing yards than Western tomorrow.
Offensive line also had you not in the top 75.
Yeah.
Eesh.
Buffalo, Navy, and Toledo are.
Sure. Shout out Navy.
Okay, I'm just putting it out there. Linebackers 56th, defensive backs 48th, defensive line 51st, wide receivers 15th.
Yeah.
Special teams not in the top 75. Eastern Michigan, Georgia Southern, and North Texas were. So there's where it is. You know what's funny?
Shout out Eastern.
I was
Shout
giving
out
you
Eastern.
quarterback rooms in the Big Ten there.
Yeah.
Michigan State was 60th. Phil Steele has Michigan at 61st.
Makes sense. He's got to prove himself.
Okay.
Hasn't played a down of NCAA ball yet.
Defensive line 5th for
Yep.
Michigan.
Sounds about right.
Linebackers 2nd. Defensive backs 9th. Special teams 5th.
There's some question marks in that secondary, but those kids should be good.
Their
But
defense is gonna be so
defense
good.
is for sure. Wink figured it out.
Running backs 11th.
I like Justice
you know,
Haynes.
Yep, no
Yeah.
doubt. Wide receivers 53rd.
Yeah, receivers got to prove themselves for sure.
Okay.
They got a 6'4" body receiver, Samaj Morgan returning. You know.
Michigan, no top 50 players in college football, though.
By the end of the season.
Yeah,
though.
for now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Bryce Underwood will be in that by the end of the season.
How do you have the number
You can
two?
doubt
How do
me
you have the
now
number
and then
two
apologize
linebacking
later.
core without a top 50 player?
Top 50 totality.
Yeah, still. I mean, if you
Quarterbacks, receivers,
That is kinda
offensive
weird.
linemen.
Yeah, but like if your
Normally
defense,
there's a
if you
standout.
got a top, you said top 10 secondary, top 10 defensive line, top 10 linebacking core, you'd think there'd be a top 50 player in there somewhere. That's
I
kind of
mean,
weird.
it's college football, bro. There's 97,000 teams.
That's also true, and there's 100 players in each position.
Yeah, it's
And like
different.
it's this way too. I mean, they had 4 of the first 48 draft picks in the NFL,
That is also true.
and they were
3
a
on
7 and
defense,
5 team.
1 tight end,
They were a 7 and 5 team.
a tight end, 2 defensive tackles in a corner. But I mean,
See, look
Sure.
at that. Forever sealed in Christ DJ. Watch out for my little cousin Antonio Johnson, number 50 for Michigan State. Offensive lineman. Real deal from Orchard Lake.
Shout out.
See? Another one.
Spartan Dog.
Yep. Eaglet to Spartan Dog.
That's what it's all about.
Yes.
Yes, Neil does not give one
right?
shit.
At
No,
all.
I don't care.
I love Neil.
I like high school football.
Let's
better
get
than
back to
college,
our
man.
roots, dude. I mean, that's when Michigan State was good under D'Antonio. That's what we were recruiting the guys in Michigan that would fit our system and that would run that the best. And he's back to that. And that's what you kind of have to be. We're never going to out-recruit Michigan. We're never going to out-recruit Ohio State or Penn State. It's not going to happen.
And it's wild too because you guys are so much better at the skill position on offense.
Yeah, and they tried to do it. Like Mel Tucker tried to do it. He tried to get the guys, and it didn't work. And he was jerking off, and we know how that happened. But I
Not
like
necessarily in that order.
not
He
necessarily
may have
in
done that
order.
first and then tried to recruit
You
good
never
players.
know.
We don't know.
In an order that would surprise you.
Could have been edging as long as Woodward Sports has.
Right.
But I just
Edge.
think that, I like the way he's recruiting. I like the way he's attacking the transfer portal. I'm optimistic for this year. But I'm not going to say they're going to win the Big Ten or they're going to make the playoff or anything. I think 7 games is a good barometer, and I think you have to make a bowl game.
Flannels Bulge in the Super Chat. Big Ten camp tours were in East Lansing. Michigan State was in the middle of game prep. They said the offense was ahead of the defense. They're worried about the defense.
Yeah, isn't that all college football, though?
Yeah.
I mean, there's like one great skill position player on defense normally. Like, there's no defense in college football anymore.
And there's only one receiving core in the Big Ten that could replicate what Michigan State's receiving core would be giving this defense every week, and that's obviously Ohio State.
Yeah, obviously. Stotan coach Neal, what's your take on Sue's stance since he left for the bag, which you respect? Stick, what do you drink, and I'll buy you a couple rounds since I'm in the Grand Rapids area.
Oh, you're going to come on out to the Rogue Tavern? The Rogue River Tavern? That's where I'm meeting my old coworkers from 104.5 SNX.
So Stotan coach, roll out.
Yeah.
My take
love to see ya.
my take on Sue is like, it's this. Why weren't the Lions prepared to go to the wall for the best player at his position?
Thank you.
It ain't Sue's fault.
They could have.
I say ain't for a fact. Hat tip Ryan Armani. Like
Come on, Neal.
What?
Come on.
What?
Follow the dollar.
Right.
It doesn't matter how much they offered him. He was gone.
I don't know about
Yeah.
that.
I don't. What
You
in
do
their
know about,
what in
like-
their track record as a front office at that time suggests to you that they were going to do what it took to re-sign him?
Yeah, listen, the Ndamukong Suh camp was him and pretty much his sister being his manager / agent, right? And their mission was to build an empire. You couldn't do that here in Detroit. You needed to go to a large market like Miami with lots of money and lots of real estate. That's what Ndamukong Suh is really into now. If you follow him, it's real estate.
I listen to his podcast, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So he couldn't have done that in Detroit, and that was the bigger plan. It wasn't about football for him. It was about life after football for him. So, like, you could say Detroit could have thrown everything at him. He still would have taken the Miami or the L.A. That's what
we'll
he
never
wanted.
know. We'll never know because they didn't.
No,
go
we
over
do
the top.
know because he went.
No, I know.
Yeah.
We know that Detroit didn't even. That we know that they didn't present the offer.
They presented an offer.
Not that was comparable to that one.
I'll have to go back because I don't want to speak out of turn.
Please do.
Martin made
I was at ESPN Radio the day that broke, and we were talking about
it.
it.
Yeah, see, I just knew his camp. Like, we did some stuff with the radio with them and like wheelchair basketball. He was great in the community, would come out and play. Like I got pictures with me and him and I just know they were about business. Football was a vehicle to become successful, not what he was like, I'm a football player. This is all I am. He more took the Magic Johnson route of I'm going to use this to become this.
But how would you speak to him crying after they lost in the playoffs?
What's that?
Well, because he knew it was over.
Yeah.
He knew, like he knew that it was over.
Well, and everybody, like that team felt that this was they
thought they were going to win the Super Bowl.
They thought that like this that was,
and why wouldn't they? They had a top 10 rushing defense
Number 2
in NFL history.
Number 2 defense.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the top 10 rushing defense ever.
Yep. Yeah.
Ever.
Stafford
They
couldn't
gave
get
up
it done.
69 rushing yards per game in the NFL. Yeah. And Matt Stafford scored 6 points in the final 3 quarters of the game.
Your God.
That's what it was. That's what it was, man. Woodward Sports chat thread real quick before we ride out of here. D's nuts. Neal, what do you think about Ohio State banning the dude from Barstool? Is that official? I heard that wasn't official.
It was like a contract thing. I don't know. Yeah.
Portnoy's the best.
He's a marketing
creating
genius.
storylines.
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt.
And if they even told him, "Hey, can you just stay in the suite?"
I
He's
think
going to
that's
turn
what it
that
was.
into. They don't even want me around.
Yeah.
I think they weren't going to have him on the desk for the Ohio State game, and like he turned that into they banned him from it. And he knows what he's doing.
He's elite, man. There's very few of us.
Yep.
Steve in the chat. Neal, that regime would only pay top dollar for tight ends, not defensive ends.
Yeah, that's true.
Steve, I'll say this.
That is true.
And you were with us. We had Calvin on the show.
Yeah. They all love the Ebron pick.
Calvin said on this show, he said on this show that we thought Eric Ebron was the missing piece to us winning a Super Bowl. He said that.
Yeah.
He said that.
Could you imagine if they had
lockstep.
Aaron Donald too?
Yeah.
Aaron
or Odell
Donald,
Beckham.
Aaron Donald, Sue, and Nick Fairley.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't have gotten Fairley had they gotten Darnold, but
yeah.
We can go back to that draft too and see who could they drafted instead of Fairley, and the trickle-down effect.
Well,
of
Fairley
it.
was after, right?
But yeah,
Fairley
I
was
actually
before
saw that
us.
draft this morning when I was looking at a graphic, and it's like, dude, just 2 picks later, Odell Beckham, 3 picks later, Aaron Donald, and you're
Fucking
just like
ridiculous,
Eric
bro.
effing Ebron. But they gave the Ebron pick like a B rating, and it's like,
He had drops in his highlight film. When they were showing his highlight film on ESPN
without
when he
that
got
one
drafted.
year with the Colts, his whole career would have been a joke.
Yeah. But at the time, the tight end was flashy. It was starting to pick up steam.
And
They
he
were
was
trying to get ahead of the
like
curve.
that, right? Like he wasn't like a power blocking
He had
tight
the
end.
athletic
He was a
tools.
wide receiver
Yeah.
tight end.
And
like
he was
that's
a
what he
dick,
was.
though. Like at Big Show at the Joe, he came, and this is when I was working for Channel 955. Like he came, and there was their stage manager down there. His name was Hot Dog. I'll always remember
Hot
that.
dog,
name.
hot
But
dog,
your
hot
typical
diggity
stagehand
dog.
guy, right? All black, ponytail and
Yeah.
all that.
His name is Hot
And
Dog?
he's trying to stop them from going up
Lizzie?
on the stage. And Ebron and some dude from his camp's like, man, fuck that guy. You make more money than him, E. And they just blew past him up onto the stage. And I'm like, man, like, you're a rookie. Like,
Loser.
don't act like that.
Yeah.
You get to see a lot of the true colors, like, when you watch guys in those types of situations. How they act in clubs, how they treat.
No doubt. Yeah,
how they treat people that are, have roles
that
and
can't
jobs.
and can't do anything for you.
Right. And that's when I knew Ebron was just not a dude.
Okay. Well, man, look at that. We went over. What do we got to do, Spenny? We owe anybody
let's just do
anything?
Mad Packs, a massage chair, and then we'll get out of here. So let me tell you about Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com to find a store near you that carries the best product in the state. The ILO pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the THCA Blizzard Pack Infused Moon Rocks, or any of their top shelf strains. Go to getmadpacks.com to find a store near you. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs. Stick, what about massage chair? Stick.
Hi.
I'm
It's Labor
sick.
Day weekend. You need a massage. You
gotta get
deserve
loose.
a massage. You work hard. You put in a lot of labor.
Shout out,
Take
Chalk.
your day of labor off and get a massage from a robot from Massage Chair House.
Yeah.
You go in there, you can try every single massage chair that they have. It's in Bloomfield Hills. Spenny's going to go in there and pick the one that's going to be in the studio next. You better not mess this up.
I want to
Right,
get the
don't
one
fuck
with
this
the.
up.
I might just get the Pharaoh Q again.
We can't bring the Pharaoh Q back. Is the Pharaoh Q like
Why
it?
can't we?
Like,
That's the Rolls Royce.
that's the
Right.
Rolls Royce?
Yeah.
Why can't we bring it back?
That's what I'm saying. Why would I pick anything else?
You're going to find out why.
There's
when
one
you
with
go to
fake
the massage
hands,
chair.
he said.
Fake hands?
Fake hands.
Wait, what?
Like,
That
can we get
massage
that
your
one?
shoulders.
Can we get that one? Can we do the fake hands?
I want to do the fake hands ones or the one that stands you straight up.
Do they have one that like inverts you?
Probably.
That'd be cool.
Check it
sure
out.
they do.
Check it
So
out.
Massage Chair House, go get one.
Who farted in the chat? Then that one year, Ebron went to Indianapolis and
Yep.
played well. It was
I
a
was
Pro
so
Bowl.
mad.
Yeah,
It was a
Pro
Pro
Bowler.
Bowler.
So mad.
He was good as hell.
15
Rivers.
touchdowns.
I had him on the
Rivers
fantasy
throwing him
squad that
dots.
year.
Yeah.
No, was that Phillip Rivers? No, that was Andrew Luck's last year.
Was it Andrew Luck?
Yep.
Yeah, it was. It was.
All right, tomorrow, 4 Down Friday, Bourbon Friday, all of it.
All right, PA.
Myself and Terry Foster.
T-Falls.
Big shout out to Shout out to KG Spencer Raxler Stick, all of you as well. Well, see you later.
Bye.